Well met, lords and ladies, Jacob Butter speaking, and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Review. And, yes. This one came out some time ago, and at the time it seemed like it was simply a one-off deal, again, similarly to how Murder Things Drop High actually was. But now I've seen there are two more movies that have come out since then, so I think really Murder Things Drop High may have just been the first in an eventual long line of one-off projects that Aphmau is going to attempt to do rather than a series as a whole, which, to be honest, I can actually see making sense, because of I guess certain seasons or full-on shows that have been done in the past making a financial loss for them or whatever, that would, I can understand them thinking like, okay, let's do something that's a little bit shorter. Maybe not in the actual video length itself, but just in, overall time. And, see how it lands, basically. Not that I can see them continuing Murder Things Drop High for a long time, because that's a similar problem to the alternates in the form of the lives of its cast, or lack thereof. But with something like this, I could definitely see sort of working. Reminds me a little bit of how, like, sometime in, like, the 1970s, the BBC actually put out, like, 10 different pilot episodes all at once and let the audience pick which two would get made into shows, one of which ended up being the very popular series Porridge that I've referenced a couple of times, not by name, on this stream. You remember I said there was my knowledge of the prison system comes from a BBC series from the 1970s? Yeah, that was it. That's the show I was talking about. Does it sound like I'm stalling for a bit? Well, yes, that's because I am. Today's video did not actually download when I thought it did, and the download is, I guess because I'm streaming at the same time, is going very slowly. It keeps fluctuating in megabits per second speed, which of course means that, the time can go from, from 4 minutes to 2 hours, depending on what mood it's in at the time. So I need to pad a little bit more than I thought I was going to at the start. If only there was somebody that could join in that was known for padding the runtime of Aphmau reviews, particularly, especially before the videos even started to play. Oh, hi,
Hello. Anyways, okay, so I was going to save this whole discussion of why I think this movie works. I'm not going to give details about this movie, too much about it, but why I think this movie works compared to pretty much every other movie on the channel, essentially.
Including the new ones. Have you seen the new ones yet?
Yeah, including, especially, I'm going to use, like, the vampire one, which I'm going to say the vampire one is not worth checking out. Like, this one, I would say is actually worth checking out.
I mean, I'm going to check it out anyway, but sure.
Vampire Queen is, I can assure you, is not worth checking out. So,
right.
What I think would make these movies so much better, depending on the runtime, because when you're working with, like, a 20-minute runtime, you don't have a lot of time to do stuff, unfortunately.
Which is the runtime of this video as well, by the way, but yeah.
So, instead of, say, introducing a character relationship and then having it start from zero with them not knowing each other to building a close bond within 3 scenes where they barely interact in 2 of those scenes, you can have them have a pre-existing bond and, like, simplify your story down to an essential 4 characters max, instead of having 5 to 6 characters that have actual story relevance and appear in multiple scenes. Because the problem with some of these movies is there's so many moving parts in some of these movies, like the vampire one. You have Aphmau, Pierce, Zane, Garth, Caitlin, Guard 1, Guard 2. They are characters who appear in recurring scenes. I don't think they're given official names, but they are more official characters than just random background characters. So he has 6 characters, but they're all relevant.
I was going to ask.
They're all relevant in some way. Pierce is a vampire hunter. Aphmau just found out she's a vampire. Zane is like her advisor. And it may or not be a choice villain. I know Zane being evil is such a revolutionary concept for Aphmau. There's no versions of Zane that are evil.
No, absolutely not.
And then somehow by the end of that movie, Garth and Caitlin, after she interacted with them with like for a single scene practically, become her guards after the previous two guards end up betraying her for Zane. And she ends up like executing those guards or whatever. The thing about that movie that I don't like is it's packed with so many stuff and so many character relationships. Like we're supposed to believe that her and Pierce formed a relationship. They had like 3 scenes total where they interacted, and they barely got any ground before he went from I hate, I want to kill all vampires to actually you're pretty cool. I trust you enough to bite me. I trust you enough to save your life by letting you suck some of my blood. It's like whoa, that's a bit of a relationship leap. If it happens so
honestly, I can see someone saying like, okay, if you need to save your own life, then that's kind of like takes precedent over things. Depends.
He goes from not liking vampires to kind of liking her, but not barely knowing her, to her running away, to him finding out she's a vampire, being like, oh, I don't like you, but I'm gonna leave you alone. I guess I don't, and to oh, you've been betrayed by Zane, you need a blood transfusion. Okay, let me drink. Okay, you can drink some of my blood. Okay, and now we're like friends now. It's like, why? Like, it's like the character relationship in that movie especially progresses so fast where it's like, I cannot get attached to your character relationship if it's moving at 1,000,000 miles per minute.
The sense that I'm getting is that from what I was saying before about like the advantages of constraining like an idea down, it does seem like Aphmau is still to some extent stuck in the mindset of having something be expanded over the course of a series.
Yeah,
it's the K-pop Demon Hunters problem, basically. All the bits that feel like they're like jumped over would probably have more fleshed out if they had enough runtime to breathe over the course of multiple entries rather than just cramming them all into one movie. And ironically enough, these are called movies as well.
And also with the vampire movie, obviously you have like the whole Zane plot where it's like he's her advisor and she trusts him, and she just found out she's a vampire, but she also thinks she may have murdered people potentially. Ooh, and that's a whole ordeal, and she's figuring out how to be a vampire, and her advisor is there because he helped previous vampires. But plot twist near like the end of the movie, he's actually evil and framed her for the murders or something, or framed her, made her think she did the murder so he could kill her or something. And that's
I reckon this had an actual movie length time that would probably also been resolved, but yeah.
It's like, okay, and then like the 2 guards, I don't know why they just arbitrarily followed Zane for no reason. The 2 guards just were like, nope, we're following Zane hardcore. Well, I know you're a queen, but we're following Zane because we like him or something. I don't know. Oh yeah,
that actually also kind of that kind of reminds me a little bit of like how the Dai Li just follow Azula for some reason,
Yeah, but like also it's like she meets Garth and Caitlin in that after they help her break out Pierce from prison because he's been accused of murder. A lot happens in this movie, but it's all nonsense. It's like, okay, say I took a Google Doc and wrote down 20 plot points, and then I had a movie or like a gotcha episode or something where I had
that was 20 minutes long,
where I had that 20 plot points happen. But instead of like having the events like transition to each other, it's just the bare bone plot points with no filler, no fluff, no padding out things or building a character relationship. It's just this happens and this happens, this happens and this happens and this happens and this happens and this happens.
Something else actually.
It's like, okay.
What's something else? Since you bring that up, that's another issue like the series mindset as the movie mindset. Because remember that post that I think it was like no, it wasn't BB who found it. Someone sent us a post from like Aphmau who on Discord mentioned like how like how rushed like the production of stuff was, like one episode to the next, which can work when it comes to you get like weak episodes as a result of these things, but you can have stronger ones to compensate for that once you have a more formed idea, because that's how that works for a series, and the whole series has the time to actually extend. But when you have to have, I guess, a beginning, middle, and end to your whole idea, that kind of rush production that Aphmau is very much used to, even including the SMP content, doesn't work the same way because of just how structures go. That's why like movies go through several drafts, particularly. Not that episodes don't most of the time, they do, but I mean, to a larger degree, that's why that's why they need a lot more refinement,
Yeah.
production details aside. So that's probably that this it definitely feels, from what you're describing, it feels like uh almost rookie mistakes that you would have if you've trained up in a whole different aspect, I suppose.
And what I
Like a fish trying
honestly
to climb a tree, basically.
and what I hate about some of these movies, especially, is some of these movies, if they weren't so rushed, would have made in my opinion, really fun series that or like, even if it was like a
That's what I'm saying. That they feel, the way you're describing them, they feel to me as if they were written in the same way that a series would be. So yeah.
like there's the Midnight Society movie Aphmau did, which is okay-ish, but like Aphmau basically trains up with Rise to be a demon fighter while going to high school and about to graduate. And
That
like,
sounds like a good synopsis to me for both a movie or a show, when you
but
phrase it
like,
like that.
but like the way the movie kind of felt like really fast paced for what I've seen, and kind of just going through the concept. And like, this would have actually made a pretty good series or mini series, even if Half an Hour to do it with the movie style quality, where it's like episode 1, episode 2, episode 3, like the alternate season 1. I still feel like from a series standpoint, if it was like a short, like 3-episode series or something, that could have been cool. I don't know. I mean, it also would have gave time to breathe. You could explore more character relationships, because that's what I think Aphmau fails at in a lot of these movies as well. Character relationships. One of Aphmau's strongest writing qualities, in my opinion, in all her series, is the characters, the character interactions, the way they're developed, and the way just they're written and enjoyable to watch. And I don't
Yes,
think
I do remember that conversation we had in like either 2019 or 2020, where it was talking about the iconic nature of Aphmau's characters, and that being like the main aspect that we both wanted to emulate from her series. So yeah, I get that.
Yeah. But like, the issue with the movies is I don't think the movies give the iconicness of the characters or their personalities or relationships or anything super iconic. It's just
They do have to change them in order to, yeah, I guess they don't
yeah,
have
but the
time
movies
to
also
set up a new
emphasize the
version.
plot. I guess the movies are more plot driven, and the plot's really rushed.
That's actually something that I remember I was on a train ride on a school trip, actually, and that's one thing that one of my friends who's really into it was like the resident bookworm. Believe it or not, I was not the bookworm at my school. I was this girl. And yeah, she actually mentioned like that particularly about the characters who'd like take precedent over that and like reframe my entire mindset for storytelling from that point onwards. Which was, ironically enough, about the same time as Diaries was starting, but I wouldn't know about that until later on. Anyway, Ghosty wanted to join. I only just saw the message right now. I was going to reference this comment because we've still got a little bit of time actually teasing the dead ship, but I guess that Ghosty probably can say something about that unless there's something else entirely. And Quincy, I saw your message, but it was 3 minutes later on after Ghosties, and 2-person thing. Maybe I'll make an exception because you're here so rarely, but we'll see.
I mean, yeah.
Like, I was more here to add the padding Jacob so desired.
Oh, okay, fine. Then in that case, we'll Quincy when we start then.
To answer Bond's question, could you bring up that question on stream?
Oh.
It's
yeah. Which question? There were a lot of comments that I haven't actually seen
what
yet.
What do you think makes self-insert series so much more popular than any other gacha Minecraft series? Was Aphmau the first? And to answer that question, no, Aphmau was not the first.
Not at all.
Like, the kind of popularity of self-insert series comes from actually the background of self-insert fanfiction. People would write fanfictions and just change out the name of the main character with your name or something. And
YN. It's like
yeah,
YN.
and that's it's self-insert fanfiction. You're supposed to insert yourself into the narrative. And Aphmau took that concept to its logical conclusion and literally inserted herself into her own story.
Yeah, she didn't make herself a blank slate like for self-insert characters, but it was definitely it was definitely an exercise in self-indulgence as much as it was self-insert.
I will
to that
say
degree.
that was also back in the day. That's especially an old thing with older YouTube, anyways, because I mean, and most
not
people
just older YouTube, but older Minecraft roleplays.
Yeah.
That's how
older
they
Minecraft
were done because they
roleplays,
start off in single player.
Yeah, start off single player basically with just like a single person, maybe a friend at best. Like you didn't really have like
usually the YouTuber out of character,
There wasn't really
like,
teams or anyone around them to actually be like, no, I'm gonna sit down and make a unique character.
Like
one of the first ever Minecraft roleplays was Man vs. Minecraft by Pulsaurus Jr., which was literally him pretending that he was actually inside of Minecraft playing the game. That was it. Humble beginnings. Sorry, Ghosty, I cut you off there.
Like, there's Man vs. Minecraft, but there's also Sam Gladiator's Yandere series that we can think about making this sort of thing popular.
I think that was significantly later on, but yes.
Actually, like, the Sam Gladiator series and Minecraft Diaries are coming out around the same time. They were starting around the same time.
I know Man vs. Minecraft was like 2010. That's what I mean.
I know, but it's like 2010 could walk, so Aphmau and Sam Gladiator could run. So I guess
in separate directions. Yes.
Yeah. So MTV could sprint.
Mm-hmm. Well, not MCTV. MTV was already a thing.
Oh God.
But yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, honestly, I feel like like the way that MCTV has evolved, like into like separate like branches. Like you could have the Sam Gladiator the style and the eventual Aphmau style once that was refined, and that's probably what people think of as far as MCTV goes, because Sam Gladiator stuff still feels like what would be classified as a role play, because it relies a lot around like the improvisation of the actual people involved, role playing. That's what that feels to me like what that feels like what more classic now, I guess, than the other stuff.
But in general, when it comes to this video in comparison to other videos, this video works a lot better because we have protagonist, deuteragonist, antagonist, comic relief, side character. Essentially. Like, in comparison...
I think you mentioned 6 different things there.
No, that's 5 characters. 2 being protagonist, 1 being antagonist, 1 being a comic relief, and side character.
I miscounted. It's because you mentioned 6 characters being too much in the previous one, and they said 5.
Yeah, but one is a side character, though. It appears in 2 scenes and is not relevant to the plot. Not to mention they all have pre-existing relationships, minus 1 pairing, or one set, Most of them have pre-existing relationships. Or at least the ones that matter have pre-existing relationships. So, it's also working off a pre-existing idea, or at least that their relationship isn't starting. Because then you don't have to develop their relationship as much, or at least have to, like, establish their relationship and then be like, that's why they didn't really care about each other. I know they had like 2 scenes where they barely showed they care about each other, but this is why they like really care about each other. It's like, okay, sure, sure thing.
That's another thing that that's another thing that Aphmau does exceptionally well is the after ever after idea, because because one of my favorite aspects of My Street is the fact that when a relationship starts, it continues at least for some time. Not all of them last, but the main one of course does, and that's and that obviously not only gives people the satisfaction of seeing the ship sail, but also just in general explores the ideas of romance in a way that most stuff that cuts to credits after the characters get together does not. So yeah, I guess, but parting from that point, it also leads me nicely into the comment I was going to reference from Ghosty earlier on, which was the idea of Aphmau trying to bait back her audience by teasing a dead ship. again, having not seen this yet, it's possible that's where this is going, but also again, this is like a one-off thing that is a different version. So
Like,
it feels like the perfect chance to actually establish, that have Garmau be explored after 10 years of basically nothing. If anything, baiting the ships was probably more of a Diaries thing, and that's people who got mad earlier on.
To be fair, Aphmau did a similar thing with her and Pierce in a form. Obviously, Aphmau is an Ava, but close enough. You know, she did do a similar thing like 3 months ago with the whole my life with a demon boyfriend, or it was a close enough concept.
Like, I was
debating what Pierce and Aphmau / Ava / whoever is technically that you could imagine relationship.
Like, I was also coming to that conclusion based on the thumbnail.
Oh yeah,
because Gareth here is wearing his Diaries fit, which brought me to that conclusion.
Oh no, there are Diaries references in this. Like, this isn't canon to Diaries. I will specify there are Diaries references. This isn't.
Well, yeah, it says Royal Guard. That can't happen in Diaries unless you're talking about Tula, which I doubt they are. Gareth hates Tula in Diaries.
Does he? Oh wait, yeah, they kidnapped his dad. They kidnapped his dad. I forgot about that.
Remember the whole thing in season 3 with Leo Shant? Yeah, that never got resolved.
That never got resolved. Garte just got like murdered in Tula or something. I don't know, something like that happened.
Well, not to mention, by that point, the war with Tula has been raged on for 3 years, so he'd have that bias anyway, regardless. But yes, that too. Personal connection and all.
I mean, at least
personal history makes a real difference, Mega.
At least his mom's okay. Although his mom, when she did appear in Diaries, was voiced by Sylvana, aka Michaela Law's voice actor. Which I'm like, dead. Which I find hilarious. It's like, oh, that's not the right voice. That's not the right voice actor. Wrong mom.
Like, it is the wrong voice actor, but when one of your talents can't make it, you just kind of have to.
Oh no, I know that. I just think it's funny.
Yeah, that's also true. I was about to say, hey, at least you got to voice a good mum once, but then I realized, wait, that's the version of Zion that cheated on Garte. Forget that.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe Garte is awful in the context of Diaries. We don't know much about Garte, to be fair. We don't know about Diaries Garte very much. We just know he exists and he's Gareth's father and there was arranged marriage. That's the main things we know.
Like, I also wouldn't come to conclusions. We also don't know where Vlad came from in the context of My Street.
Oh yeah, no. Me and Jacob have talked about that a bit more of about if Vlad was like it was said half brother during Phoenix Shop High, I think. Which makes me question it even more. I'm like, wait a minute. Not Sylvana. Zion. Why do they have to have the same ending syllables? Sylvana, Ziana. Come on, Aphmau. But we talked about that being we talked about how does this work? How come she had a child from another man? These are half siblings, not adopted siblings, not full siblings, they're half siblings. And he's the youngest brother, so that makes it super questionable. It's
who is also the same age as Zane.
Oh, wait, how does that work? Wait a minute. Wait.
Okay, so I have mentioned this. I have mentioned this before.
Or whatever. If I was smart and got into high school early, I thought that was the excuse given.
Oh well, okay. That's possible in that case. I don't remember that. I don't know if that was confirmed or not because he transferred from Ocas's prep, which I believe is also a high school. But who knows? Yeah. So that could be the reason. There's also a concept called heteropaternal superfecundation, which does mean that you can actually carry two fetuses from different fathers at the same time. It's very rare that happens, and it's also a very small window of opportunity that would occur actually.
So wait, you're saying
it's probably not the case, but it's scientifically plausible.
Ziana had Ziana.
Oh look, the video's loaded.
Wait, no. The implication there was Ziana, Garte, when they were having Zane, there was a third person there. Is that the implication you just gave?
I mean, I don't know. Maybe they're like someone's vibe from across the bar. I don't know.
Like the
what are they, swingers?
Yeah, like Jacob. I'm not sure what like the Jacob.
Have you seen Gotte's outfit? I mean, I don't know.
Yeah. Jacob, I'm also gonna slow it down. The vibe you just implanted into my head was like, yeah, let's make a baby and invite a dead person. I'm pretty sure that's not the vibe you wanted to play, but it's
I'm not sure they were intending to make a baby when that happened.
Well, use protection.
In my mind, they weren't intending to make a baby, let alone to that particular night. It just happened.
I'm gonna die, Jacob. You're killing
right,
me.
Okay, so...
Please, let's get to the video.
So the video's loaded now.
Anymore.
Oh, God.
Yeah, okay, without further ado, on with the review.
Please.
Run, random man. Run, random villager.
I'm so out of breath, but I'm walking so slowly.
At least I have lungs, unlike mermaids, who also get out of breath.
Yes, we have established that. You know what? I just realized I forgot to get my Levi drink. I'm not gonna leave now. I'll do it later.
I still have booze left.
Oh, I thought you drank them all.
Oh.
I will specify for everybody in the chat here, that is not the void. Please, I don't want any more void theories.
Oh no, it's clearly the void. So obviously the void, you know? Everything is the void, Aiden.
I know, but I have to say this for the Aphmau fandom because they said this with Ultimate Season 2. They said, I wouldn't be surprised if I heard people talking about the void for this show. I don't know. I haven't seen too much discussion on this.
I've actually checked the comments of this video, and most of the time they're talking about like Diaries and or Garmau. So I think we're mostly in the clear in terms of active,
but yeah, no, I do have to specify that this is not the void. What I don't like, because Aphmau just loves like the black portal aesthetic. Someone also
into the black and white.
Like, again, some people are very crackpot with it. Remember the 10-year Aphmau 10-year Maestry anniversary? You know what one person seriously said? Oh, well, you see, Michael summons his hand and, like, smacks Aphmau from, like, that weird black portal thing. That must mean Michael's responsible for the alternates. I'm like, what? What are you on?
Yeah, I'm like, I will say myself, I do see not at all credence with that, and I think it's a kind of a leap in logic. But we'll get to that later. It has nothing to do with the video.
Aphmau just keeps like reusing the same effect, and then everyone's like, "Oh my god, it's the same effect. Must be the same thing." It's like, no, it's not this time. In this case, it's not. It's just the effect she's using. She just has the models / mods installed to do it.
Like, I will say, I also like the black void aesthetic. It's very
cool.
Yeah, it's very cool.
Anyway, Phoenix.
What I'm surprised at actually is that if that is why they haven't used like the actual like end portal like void thing that it is very much programmable nowadays. Maybe not like like a hole that would appear in the ground. Maybe not this time, but just in general, I can imagine them doing that once, and that actually is a teleporting effect in Minecraft itself, so it would work.
Midnight. Everyone gets eaten by midnight.
It's really quiet. I hope it stays like this.
It should.
What?
There's no way anyone...
Ah, it's Smooth Gareth. Fantastic, we've missed him as well.
Well, he's Diary Gareth. What do you expect? It's Diary Gareth.
Miss Smooth Gareth.
How right you are. I should have seen this coming. You're right.
I miss Smooth Gareth so bad. Wait, he has...
Yeah, maybe we should have invited Quatsi to this.
In that case, I will take a step back so Quadzi can have Ghosty's about to pass out. Bon, you were right about that until Smooth Garth just came walking in.
Oh.
Smooth Garth brought her back to life.
Bring me back to life.
But I will move aside so Quadzi can have her space in this, have their space in this video. I do not know
Alright,
Quadzi's pronouns.
I believe any all, but I could be wrong. Been a while. It's been a while. That's the whole point. Actually, it has been a while.
It's been so long.
Since the last Smooth Garth,
Since Quadzi's last been on.
Voice. I missed Smooth Garth so much.
Yeah, Smooth Garth. Yeah. No, just gave us CPR. Really, that's kind of what happened. Yeah.
Like the understanding
Hi,
behind that
Quadzi.
is because Smooth Garth reminds me of my childhood watching this show. So it would be like if you played Odd Della Robbia in my ear while I'm fainted, it would bring me back to life.
I
like,
see.
yes.
Fair enough.
Oh, yes, childhood. Hello.
Oh no, okay.
I feel like of all the Leoka warriors that I would want by my side if I were actively dying or, unconscious, I would pick Odd last out of all of them, I think. Unless you count Kiwi, but yeah.
I mean, Jeremy? I think Jeremy's pretty nice to have. He knows how to, take care of your health, I think. I hope. Probably. He's smart.
Well, yeah, I have no idea if he knows first aid or not, but he could probably work it out.
He just asked my leader to Google it.
Yeah. Also, consider the fact that Garth just said, and no harm will come to you in the first, less than a minute of runtime. So, yeah, way to jinx that, Garth. Thanks for that.
I know. Just when you know I've got your back.
I know you do. I don't doubt that.
Lord and Knight, there we go.
Here.
Oh, this is so pretty.
Oh my god, he's so
Beautiful.
dreamy.
Aphmau loves her jewelry in her roleplays nowadays. There's the necklace and mermaid tails and this. She loves her jewelry in general.
But we're sensing a theme.
Yeah, that is true. Although she did used to use a lot of it, actually, particularly amulets or of some kinds for communication purposes and such. But normally they were inventory things, and they weren't actually worn by the person. In fact, I think that exact same necklace was used, give or take a retexturing or two in the last 10 years as a communication amulet a number of times.
I'm pretty sure the communication amulet was a lot larger.
Well, that image is ruined.
Oh no! Why would you
Thank
do
you.
that?
Why?
No! Oh my god! It's ruined. Everything is ruined.
Why?
Speaking of retexturings,
No, kill me. Why?
No. This isn't funny. This isn't funny. This is so horrible.
I do recall him being a lot paler in Diaries. Maybe he's been out in the sun a lot longer now or something. I don't know.
Let's
unfortunate.
watch Gareth. That's what his name is. It's Gareth. Kill me.
This is the worst day of my life.
Mhm.
This is the worst.
Worthy of my love? Gareth, you...
Listen to his voice. Listen
Worthy.
to his voice. It's fine. Oh,
Sorry.
okay. The amulet's gone. She's not wearing it anymore.
Nice.
The cutscenes were filmed separately.
Oh no! I'm sinking way more. I'm sinking way more slowly than the other person in the opening
No, I was just
scene.
about to say.
Please save me! It's like that scene in Austin Powers where they get run over. No!
God.
Oh my god.
Stop.
Wow.
Who of our group? Oh wait, I see. Ghosty did actually specify that. Yeah, that's fair. That makes sense. What are you thinking about? Okay.
Okay.
Lady Aphmau, help me!
Oh,
Well,
Wait, why
she died.
did she have to sit still to say that?
you gotta be
And
quicker
then
than that.
go
They don't call it quicksand for nothing.
Oh, God. Man,
I don't know, but I'll say this: the lag I got from the stream made it seem like she was there for a while, and then just got like, and that was just something like the Sarlacc pit decided to like get its gear in check.
No, just imagine the toilet flushing sound effect that she was going down.
Oh my god.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, you know what? Since I brought up the Sarlacc pit, imagine the toilet sound effect for that scene as well.
Yeah.
God.
That'd be awesome.
What's going on?
What was that? Did somebody disappear?
I'm
Oh.
sorry. We will not let it happen again.
That's what was said about the
Oh,
first
no.
villager.
Oh,
What
no.
if we're next?
Someone else died.
Wait, so where were these guys when she was being swallowed up?
They were off screen having fun. I don't know.
They're useless.
They were also too far away.
Interesting.
They're not Lord of the Village. They were like no wait, they're at Quiet Chance Bakery there. They were like getting some of her baked goods.
Baked goods. Okay.
Listen, she bakes. She's like an army of little maids in this universe, mate. Well, not she doesn't appear in this video, but you know, if she were in this video, she'd have army of little maids potentially, maybe.
Well, okay, that's implying this even is the Diaries universe, which I'm pretty sure it is not on account of the word royal.
Oh,
yeah.
It's not. But
the whole royal guard thing makes me think not Diaries. Makes me think more Undertale, to be honest. I half expect Papyrus to show up randomly.
We will get to the bottom of this. I promise.
Just like that girl got to the bottom of that portal.
We'll figure
Wow.
Oh, also, by the way, I hate that man's pants because they're using the texture tool. The guy with the purple pants. They went on skin text, clicked the texturing tool, and then colored the pants. Do not texture your skins like that. We've been over this, Aphmau. Please don't do that.
We have been over this to the extent of which if we had a bingo for Minecraft review specifically, like we do for Gacha review, yeah, I feel like the texture tool would have to have its own slot. You mentioning it more so than its existence.
Trust us.
We do.
Trust us. Just us.
I understand. Just try to get some rest. We will figure it out.
Right.
We've got to work
I can't believe
this out.
this. I can't let another one disappear.
Save this
They're
town,
under my
or
care, and I
folks will drown.
Right. Let's meet up with the others. Hopefully they have some better
I
news.
hope. Hey, everyone's here. Sorry for being late. Nope, we're just early. Hey,
You know what? My Diaries brain was still on, and I was like, wait a minute, is that Brian? No, it's Pierce.
By the way, a missed opportunity here would have been, you know, you could have subbed out at least Kim with Lawrence. That would have been so nice. I would love
That is true.
Lawrence.
They do have a Lawrence now. You know what? Actually, no. Don't swap out Kim for Lawrence. Swap out Pierce for Lawrence. Then we have Lawrence and Kim in a scene together for the first time since they were supposed to date in Emerald Secret.
Oh yeah,
well, sorry,
no,
not Emerald Secret. Before that, yeah.
New Year's party. That's when they're supposed to date.
Yeah.
And they just didn't date.
Mm-hmm.
They haven't actually interacted since then. The last time they were in an episode at the same time as each other was for episode 1 of Aphmau's Year, but they didn't even interact in that first episode at all. They didn't even talk.
it's nice.
I know you have better taste than that. Be honest. Who gave you that?
Honestly, I picked it out myself.
Also, green-eyed Kim annoys
I
me.
think it's perfect for you.
Like, come on, I miss. Come on,
course.
where her eyes are meant to be brown. What I know they're green because server Kim. But
Green eyes, you say?
There are no forever potions to fight, Jacob. There are no forever potions. Bad Jacob.
You're the one who brought up her eyes being green, okay?
I'm just saying, in my street, her
And as
eyes
we've
are
established,
brown.
this is a different timeline. So if there is a version of Kim out there that does have green eyes, well,
but
apparently this one does too.
whatever. But why is that like a consistent Kim thing now? It's like my issue is it's a consistent Kim thing now. Whenever we see Kim in anything else, even outside of server continuity, like in alternates or this, she has to have green eyes.
I wonder. Mini Aphmau theory here. Mini Aphmau theory incoming. Theory incoming here. What if you know, the whole green eyes thing was a concept for Emerald Secret around the time that Kim was about to be introduced? So they couldn't give her green eyes for that because it would have contradicted. But what if Aphmau just intended for her to have green eyes and imagine her like that the whole time? So when the server continuity came along, she decided to give her green eyes because that was no longer that was not a concept at all for her potions, and they're not here either. So that's why she's allowed to have green eyes. Maybe that was always the original intent.
Even if it was, you kind of already said she has brown eyes and kept that consistent throughout all of my street. So you kind of already did that.
Aiden.
Yeah.
Aiden, guess what? Guess what?
What?
I think the green eyes are way better than the brown eyes.
I mean, actually, I will say.
Do you actually, or just rage baiting? I can't tell with your delivery.
Yeah, just rage baiting. I actually will say, I actually don't think the green eyes look bad. It's just the pure principle. It's just the principle of the fact that she had brown eyes originally, and now every other version of Kim we had just now has green eyes, and it's just kind of annoying because it's like she originally had brown eyes, and now that's like if Casey's eyes became yellow tomorrow, and just like every other version of thing, maybe outside of my street, her eyes weren't full on bright yellow for no reason. They're just yellow now because it looks better that way. Allegedly, you know.
Aiden.
It would just be kind of weird and frustrating. It's like, okay, why don't? Why don't? We don't need to actually change it for no reason.
Aiden.
Yeah.
I think you should have green eyes.
I have hazel eyes.
Aiden should have green eyes. Okay.
Yes.
I have hazel
he
eyes.
Loves them so much.
They're already partially green. They're also partially brown. It's complicated. Honestly, sometimes I wish my eyes were just green or hazel or brown because like hazel is so annoying. You know the
Why is it annoying?
Because when I try to emulate that on a character, my Gachosi has green
eyes.
Okay,
fine.
My Minecraft character has brown eyes. Neither of them are accurate. The closest one I ever got to having hazel eyes was like Adam, and even Adam isn't fully accurate to hazel. It's just a strange color. I don't know what color you define it as. Like a weird brownish color, maybe? I don't know.
You know, that makes up a good point. Going back before to what Ghosty was saying about, like, you know, like self-insert, like, you know, fan fiction culture and everything, and how that evolved into Minecraft roleplays. Yeah, that's a very good point. Of all people, you have the most experience self-inserting in terms of stories, actually.
Hey, I appreciate a little self-insert, and my self-inserts are a bit different than me. In general.
That is true, and you don't have the entire cast fall in love with you, so that is already a difference.
I don't really write romance for my characters ever really. Any character I play don't really write. Not really. I mean, like I wrote. I think the only one I actually ended up with someone right now would be Brad. Brad was the only character I actually wrote that actually ended up with someone that I voiced and stuff. And he's like the less self-inserty. Brad wasn't even like a protagonist. I voiced Jackson, which like now I'm saying that Jackson does look more like you than Brad does, but yeah, I don't know. He has black hair. I have brown hair.
It's the butterception.
It's more like the Aidenception, because like the Aidenverse is a whole multiverse that predates the Butterverse, actually.
Yeah.
I mean,
I need to touch more on that. I want to explore more of Gold as a character because I haven't done much of that shenanigans.
We're driving ourselves crazy.
Crazy? I was crazy once they locked me in a rubber room rat. Harassing crazy.
Crazy. I was crazy. Oh my god.
Wake me up. When the
Okay,
tangent
it's done. I'm
ends.
sorry.
It's done. Yep. Okay. Okay, here we go.
You think it is?
What does that mean?
Enough! We have more important matters at hand. Please.
Yeah.
They
that
honestly
sounds
do.
like a good idea. I checked every home like you asked.
Wait, what? You just got in the building. Whoa, back to the... We just walked in this building together. What do you mean you checked
Wait.
every home? When
I
did you
think they
do
mean
this?
On the way, you were checked on the way as they were
But you
walking,
were
just
right
like
next
blocked
to
every
her.
house.
Oh my god, okay. Is that like a scripting mistake? Did Aphmau do
I
a
think they meant
scripting-
On
beforehand.
thorough
They
inspection.
Ah.
Yeah, you're right, Quaz. It probably is a scripting error.
I generally think this is a pretty decent video, but this video still has its painful flaws.
I mean,
Did
I
no one
think
notice?
this is well, this is a thing that actually comes back when we reviewed the alternates a lot. We mentioned this how like the actors clearly have like an idea of how the video is going to be structured, but because they don't cut away once a scene has started, or maybe if they do, they just redo it. Maybe I haven't seen like the rehearsal takes or whatever. But because each scene goes on for such a long time without many edits to it post production wise, you end up with the characters having to improvise during that time for a long time without, I guess, like being clued into every detail as it goes along. So who knows, honestly, when they filmed this, because they could have done them out of order as well as is common practice. So who's to say really what kind of like outlines they got, and if Andy was convinced that Gareth had searched the houses at breakneck speed or not, I don't know.
The shops.
Nothing out of the ordinary. We even checked the woods nearby just in case, but...
Nothing. The only thing we have to go on are the portals. How are they vanishing? How are they appearing?
Oh, I've got an idea. Gather all of the villagers together. There's only one place the portals can appear. You can observe and rescue people in real time, and also figure out like the nature of the portals on it at the same time.
This feels like an Orchid level plan.
It feels like an Orchid plan. Yes, it does.
Oh my god! This is something Orchid would do. Orchid would be like, okay,
yes,
everybody stand here. We're gonna see where the portals appear.
As I've said in the past, Orchid plans are intended to be the most risk-free alternative they can be. They're never fully risk-free because there's always some threat involved that they're trying to deal with. But the threat would happen regardless. At least if it was contained, they could observe it and more easily prevent it.
This is madness.
Then Garte would
This
be
is
high on the
Minecraft.
list. Ocassus has enough power to do something like this.
Okay, so they do mention Ocassus by name, so I guess geographically speaking, they got references.
Yeah.
We shouldn't go back there. Not unless we know for sure.
Wait. There is something we can try. So, legend says a magical relic lies in a forest not too far off from here. It can locate any person in the world.
I doubt something like that exists.
At this rate, anything is worth a shot.
Give
Yeah,
it
see,
a shot.
what would you prefer to do? Something that will at least like has a chance of protecting the villagers, or spreading your forces thin to try and find a relic you don't know exists?
Can't let anyone else vanish. Yeah, well, only thing is that the nearest forest,
Well, you just mentioned a nearby forest like a couple of lines ago. That's not even like a scripting thing. They should have caught on to that.
It's
To be fair as well, I don't even know if the Orchid style plan would even work, because we don't know like the nature of the magic and if they're even strong enough to pull someone out of a portal once the portal actually starts sucking them up. They may be actually physically trapped in the portal, and they may just pull other people in it, but with them. If they
would have to they would have to find that out if they were in time to save someone separately, which is less likely to happen if they're all spread out.
Exactly.
Gareth, if you cannot come with us, then I understand. It's no problem at all.
Yeah, you can stay here with Kim.
Who I guess, I presume, would also not be going, apparently.
Protect
Yeah.
Aphmau on my own.
Side
Nice
character.
try, Pierce.
Ah, yes. Clearly, if I say it like this, no one's gonna think I'm suspicious.
Shut up!
Do I sound suspicious, Quatzy? Would you trust somebody who has this delivery to guard your life alone?
Shut up!
That kind of delivery gives me businessman scam vibes.
Would you trust them versus would you want them are two separate questions. I did the I forget the name of the character, but like the antagonist in Prince of the Frog, I did that yesterday for KW. Like it's the same basic idea. Like if you hear him, he sounds untrustworthy. You know, would you care to shake a poor sinner's hand? No, I would not. Goodbye.
Yeah.
I don't want to go anywhere near that hand, jeez.
I'm going with Aphmau.
Okay, then. Let's get going.
Look, I'm ready to head out whenever.
You know, actually, what would have been like a good tactic is actually if Pierce was just pretending to try to get close to Aphmau just to bait Garth into going because he knew it would be good for him. That'd be a nice like subtle character thing.
No.
I know.
that's
I'm just saying.
having too many
I
high
know that's
hopes.
not what they're doing. I know that's not what they're doing. I'm just saying that could have been clever.
He's basically Lawrence if Lawrence lost all his IQ.
I see.
That's how I would describe him. Lawrence with no IQ.
I don't know. Diaries Lawrence did have his fair share of dumb moments, not gonna lie. But okay.
Yeah, but he
fair
had
enough.
more IQ. Slightly more IQ.
Oh my god, I thought you said he had aura. I was like, what?
What? No.
I mean, he had that as well. Yes, that is true. More so than Gareth, but yeah.
Hey, Gareth was cool in Diaries. He was all like suave and stuff, except for that one time he hussy shamed Aphmau. That wasn't cool of Gareth. That was uncool.
That was
No.
crazy.
That was uncool. I know why Aphmau wrote that in was because she felt pressured to, and she needed someone to.
That was okay. That was like one episode of 230 something. We'll let's not let that affect like his entire character. You know.
Hussy shaming. I just can't get over that.
Are you sure?
Of course. I'm your knight.
I do like how that episode, by the way, was called Gareth.
Aw.
And I'm coming with you. I'm obviously your knight as well.
Dude.
Oh,
Wait a minute. You remember that scene in Avatar where they're like, I gotta get out there. I'm coming with you. Me too. I'm staying here. That feels like what Kim's about to do.
yeah, but of course, I could always use a squire.
What? A squire? Why, you?
Stop! We have more important matters at hand, as I said before.
I got a audio.
You did say that before. I like how we've got to the same situation. Aphmau had the same line. All right
We are
then.
all going to go. It's safer to travel as a group.
Got it. This is giving me. There's this audio where it's like, do the mature thing, make out, tongue each other. It's like a stupid audio where it's
Okay.
like these guys are fighting over this girl, and she's like, do the like. It's such a dumb audio, but I got this idea.
Right.
I got the song stuck in my head. I'm like, oh, you know what? Yeah.
I see. All right then. Can we like turn it back to like can we like analyze what was just said here? Aphmau says that they're all going to go. So again, like go back to the orchid plan. What is a better idea? Having the guards all on standby to observe all the villagers at the same time in the same place to intervene properly should they need to, or to have every single guard in this village that is actively under a mystical threat leave said village in order to do goodness knows what, I suppose.
Okay, I'm pretty sure it was implied in this. I will say, I will defend it here. I'm pretty sure it was implied in this that there are more guards than just these guys. These are just like Aphmau's main guards, main squeezes.
I hope that's the case. I hope so. Because, I mean, I guess I'm also thinking that Phoenix Drop as a village in general was never really that big, so...
Well, yeah, but there were still some nameless guards or some nameless people. Like, we had, like, Brian or, like, every randoms around.
I mean, he was far from nameless because of Minecraft Comes Alive, but yeah.
Yeah. And then he randomly betrayed them. That was so random. It didn't season episode
Yes,
100 or
this
whatever.
way.
Or
I know these
98.
spots
It was
better
one
than
of them.
most.
Oh, if that's the case, we would be in the forest by
God,
now.
it's so green.
I'm pretty sure we have to
Yeah.
go east from here.
Yeah.
What you do in the forest, guys?
This way. I believe. Oh, there we go.
I believe actively sees a canopy of trees. Where could the forest be? It's like Dora the Explorer for crying out loud. We know where it is.
See? We just need to cross the river and straight into the forest.
To Grandma's house we go.
Excellent.
Come on, let's go. Huh? Okay.
Oh god, parkour.
Looks
Oh
slippery.
god, I forgot the parkour.
You need a hand.
Relax, she's got this. Besides, I'm already right here.
I've crossed rivers before.
Yeah, I will say she did like keep up with him earlier. I don't know. I feel like I guess like it is mossy, so I can understand him worrying about her slipping potentially. But yeah, I mean, she's got this. Parkour champion.
If she
Many
slips
times.
and one of them has to save him, I'm gonna be
Well-
so pissed.
All right. See? Easy. And now we're.
Imagine if there was a previous cut of this video where she actually messed up the parkour. That'd be
Kim's
funny.
Right, so, yeah.
The
Oh,
bloopers.
I guess Pia slipped. I guess Pierce was the one that needed help this whole time.
Oh my
God was like, oh no, wherever could he be? He's
Why
wearing
is
armor
he
as
an
well.
Animal
That's not
Crossing
good.
character. He sounds like an Animal
If
Crossing
we do,
character.
worry about that when the time comes. For now, let's focus on the present. And by the
Guys,
way,
hello,
um,
help.
Oh, what is it?
You don't think Pierce suspects anything between us, right?
I think Pierce has other matters on his mind right now.
He's just drowning in the corner.
No, definitely not.
Hey! What are you all whispering about?
Oh,
Okay, there he is. Fine.
Just
All
He
right.
just teleported further.
I see. Okay, then.
Oh, I wish he was
That's
drowning.
a little bit better than them just leaving. Seems like I said before with the whole, yeah, again, probably not the intention, but hey,
It's not at all.
it would actually be like how like people always say that that certain romances have to be like kept secret because they would put like others in danger or something. It'd be really funny if that was like they were actively putting people in danger by keeping it a secret. Darius map. That does look like the edges of forest, to be fair, so I can see that. And again, like you say, we've got the effects, we've got the map. Why
Come
not
on.
use it?
Let's head into the forest. Pierce, please wait up. All right. We've made
Yeah,
a good
Pierce,
amount of
wait.
distance, and
Oh, only 2 tents. Guess I'll have to sleep with Aphmau then.
Oh my god.
Or you can sleep with Gareth. He may snore,
Wait,
but you'll
hold
be
on.
fine.
Wait.
Why don't you
What was?
stay up and wait watch?
Okay, hold on. What was implied here is that if Aphmau says, "Oh, we've already gone a good distance," while she was just walking, these two managed to put up these gigantic tents before she arrived and light a fire after gathering the wood to do so. I guess
This is crazy.
Yeah.
maybe
Oh my
Garth
God, do you
was
think-
onto something. Maybe Aphmau would need help crossing those stones if she walked that slowly.
Turtle
Or Pest
now.
just did it all by himself.
Do you know what
while
it's
those
like
two were
trying
talking.
to? Do you know what it's like trying to move in this dress? Just cuts back and forth between the scene, then like setting things up, and Aphmau just going.
Oh my god. No wonder she needs guns.
Kind of.
That was also the other thing. I like when in Diaries, Aphmau was practically invulnerable, but always had guards with her.
just
Oh, sorry.
Oh, speaking of Diaries, we're going back to its origins of the Spider Queen. Maybe people don't remember, but My Diaries' origins started with Aphmau being in a Spider Queen form in cosplay, actually.
what? Where did that come from? Let's take this thing down together.
Right.
Yeah. Oh.
What was that? happened? What just happened? Please go back. Please go back. One more time.
Okay. All right.
One
Yeah,
more
here we
time.
Where did
go.
it come from? Let's take this thing down. Together.
Take down. Take down. Hundreds girls in the world.
Yeah, no, Aphmau was not ready for the takedown right there. Because it almost happened.
That was so shook. What? That came out of nowhere. So what if she moved? What if she raised her arms 1 millisecond too early?
Well, then it would stab her shoulder.
What if his aim was off? What if his aim was off and it didn't actually hit towards the spider?
Aphmau just gets stabbed in the back, literally.
That would be so good. Oh my god! I need to
Hey
find out
Aphmau,
who
I've
drew
got you a
that.
new present. I've got you another present today. My love, my darling, a new haircut.
Oh my god! Oh my god! No.
Well, okay, that's
This is true Aphmau production.
Imagine if Africa with the demos or MCD, they still have their powers. I would give myself ideas.
No,
You know what? Honestly, another fanfic idea is if the demos had, instead of gone to the modern world that they ended up in, had gone to the Diaries world instead, which would probably have a lot more like active magic, I would think. So would be beneficial for them in the same way.
For what I know,
there you go, fanfic writers, get on it.
For what I could guess about the Minor Demons world, I don't think not Minor Demons world, the human world and the Minor Demons. I assume that world has no magic at all. So that's I don't know. I don't even know how Deimos from a magical world would interact with a different magic system, because Diaries magic system is way different than aspects of Minor Demons, because Minor Demons is all about human soul powered.
They just combust.
And I don't know. It's like two different magic systems interacting. I don't know if that would even be compatible.
I don't know. I mean, Diaries does have a little bit of like soul-based ideology behind it, and honestly, really like the differences between them are mostly like in their fuel sources, which is the easiest thing to correct. They could honestly benefit a lot from learning a different like source of magic that doesn't rely on the finite system of souls, kind of like your Monsters Inc. Screams versus Laughter situation. Yeah, so it would actually really help them. Maybe not for the betterment of their own society. That's a whole other matter. But mechanically speaking,
they don't know how to bathe themselves without magic. It's concerning.
But yeah, when I say that, I mean because of like what the demos represent in their own worlds, not necessarily because it would help improve them, I suppose, to be more self-sufficient. But that's not what I'm getting at.
What the?
Wait. Okay, hold on a second. Now we've got to reanalyze this again. Because if that was Pierce's sword, bear in mind that it crossed Aphmau on her right. And Pierce is towards Aphmau's left. Which means he threw his sword, it went across from where Aphmau was, ended up on the other side of her, and then pierced, pun intended, the spider. What I said before about his aim, or if Aphmau had been slightly slower, she would have been skewered. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's too much.
Wow, nice stab.
Thanks.
Nice stab. What?
It kind of did it stab.
She's traumatized, She doesn't know what she's saying. She's in shock right now. So it's like in Sherlock. She's in shock. Give her a blanket.
You all right? That spider came out of nowhere.
Is she all right? What you did was reckless. You could have hurt her.
Thank you.
Too skilled in
At least Gareth is competent. All right then.
I found this. Is this the relic Kim was talking about?
Oh, but how does it work?
Wait, we don't know for sure. It could be a trap.
But
Well, okay, one of you walk a distance, and then you can, and then you use to locate someone. If it locates the person, then it works. Then it's the relic you're looking for.
This may show us where the villagers are.
These are
If it's a
not the
trap,
relic you're
we
looking
could save
for.
them. Give us hope.
This is I like how she says, like, this could help us. This gives us hope while walking towards the fire.
Listen, she's just really into fire right now. She just really wants to watch the world burn.
Big fire. Anyway.
Huh?
Oh wait, do you know that reference? It was like a random Critical Role clip that I watched.
Nah, I'm not.
Oh,
It's working.
I have a bad feeling.
It's working. It just needs to like heat up in the light of the flames. It wasn't warm enough. It needed to. It's like a car engine. It needs to be activated anyway.
About this.
Huh? Hey!
Don't move. You're on
What the-
cautious
You know, I was wondering where Gar's helmet went in this universe. I guess we know.
territory.
That's a damn lie. We're still outside the border.
Pierce, calm down. Listen, we will leave, okay?
Wait a minute. You're from Phoenix Drop. You're coming with us.
Wait, hold on. Okay, first of all, how does he? Okay, so presumably he does not recognize Aphmau directly, but knows they're from Phoenix Drop. Are they like dressed in Phoenix Drop fashion and finery or something?
I mean, maybe.
I mean, the villagers of Phoenix Drop were dressed like very similarly to each other, but Aphmau herself isn't. I don't know.
Oh.
Maybe pink is a trademark.
Oh, Garth's wearing his helmet now. We have helmet Garth.
What the?
Well, I'm guessing because he doesn't want to be recognized in Okasas now.
Well,
Classic
yeah, I
thing,
wonder why. I wonder why.
Oh, there it is.
Nice.
You know, nothing that would have worked here. Like skulk as a block that could also like be used as like some sort of like corruption thing nowadays. Which, yes, I know I said I was going to do that in Mob Slayer. I'm copying myself.
Wow, how original.
I stole my own idea.
Very
Please hear us
inspired.
out. We're not here to start trouble. We promise.
Enough.
I don't
Better
think they
stop
care.
talking.
I don't think they care, Aphmau. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure they just want to
Also-
take a prisoner. I don't think
But-
they care.
Has she been assuring them she was wanting me to start trouble this entire time? Like, night has fallen now, they're back in Okasas.
It's like, guys, trust me, we're just hanging out in the woods. We weren't on your terrain. We're just from Phoenix Drop. We don't mean you any harm. You gotta listen to me. It's like, I don't think they
You know
care about
something?
that.
Well, yeah, two things. One, I wonder if they filmed in this location since the Garth and Zane snowball fight. Secondly, the actual thing is, does that mean that Aphmau stayed silent throughout the entire journey, only now is picking up the conversation again, like in Tenet? I don't know.
Oh god.
Well, what if Gareth got jealous?
of her, or what? Talking to the people who were
Yeah.
escorting her to a prison? What do you mean? Why would
How
you be
dare you
causing
communicate
that?
with them? What are you trying to say? Are you attracted to people pointing a sword at you? Well, how very dare you?
Like what?
Maybe I should point a sword at you. That's your type, apparently. You only had to ask. Anyway.
Oh god.
Oh.
Every time I see the moon,
Where are
I
we
just can't
going?
help but think
Sorry?
of
Aiden, it's not the void this time.
I know it's not the void, but like I have Mermaid Tales on the brain. Oh, by the way, Mermaid Tales merch is coming soon. Aphmau posted it on one of her stories.
Yes,
but-
you also posted a screenshot of it where it said like Mermaid Tales merch coming, and then it say like the actual day.
Well, I was gonna say coming soon. I just had to get a screenshot. It's coming soon.
Well.
So I assume today or
I
tomorrow.
didn't expect to see you of all people here today.
Whoa.
Wow, I wonder who that is.
We didn't come here to start trouble.
I think he knows that. I'm pretty sure he knows that. I don't think he
Everyone knows
cares.
that by now.
I'm not even sure. Well, okay. It honestly, I don't even know if he's been informed of what's happened. Because as far as he's concerned, his guard just like brought in two random people camping in the forest that were in their territory.
It was 3 people.
I'm not sure
but,
how
you know.
fast the news Well, I mean, I say 2 people because Pierce is nowhere to be seen right now.
He should be here. Where did Pierce go?
Yeah.
Where did Pierce go?
I mean, he rolled high on his stealth check and he slipped away.
Who's the knight under the mask? Not a man of many words, Then maybe you can explain what business you have in the forest.
What did we do in the forest, you
Yeah,
ask?
exactly. What you do in the forest, Aphmau? Yeah, there you go.
Well, you see, we were camping like a normal person in a medieval world.
I like how 3 of us came to the same conclusion.
Yeah, super obvious.
Yep.
No answer. Then maybe I'll just make one.
Yeah, I don't want to be near any more of those today. Thank you. I'm traumatized enough.
At least your guards are trained.
By the way, I love how like this entire society has access to diamond swords like so easily.
Well, Aphmau
Like,
doesn't have a diamond sword.
that
It's so sad. Aphmau doesn't have a diamond sword, but her guards do. It's like, come on.
Okay,
girl.
I know that nowadays, obviously, like, you know, in like actual Minecraft, diamonds are way easier to find, particularly, but they're still diamonds, okay?
Mining away in this Minecraft day, so beautiful.
But if you want to get out of here alive, you'll have to lower your weapons.
I mean, to be fair, you
like
raised
hell
it
we will.
first.
Yeah.
You started it.
Glad we could come to an agreement. Guards!
Huh? What?
What, did you think you were staying in this room?
Take them to the dungeons.
What? You said...
And confiscate their weapons.
Take them to the newly refurbished chamber that was once bad!
What?
One of my favorite lines in Avatar.
Fine. Here. Let us out! Please!
What a way to start the scene. Yeah, they just put you in here. They're gonna say they're gonna let you out after saying let us out.
It's really
Solid
I
logic
was
here.
like, well, you asked nicely.
Also, yeah, this is a good point.
There's
Yeah, as well.
villagers out
You've
there
been
who...
screaming for 5 minutes. I don't think they're in a letting us out mood.
He's right. We're not getting out unless we give them the real reason we're here.
That's not happening.
Wait, why aren't you giving the real reason? You could just be like, yo, we were trying to get the amulet that your guard stole.
Yeah, didn't Kim
people.
or Pierce? Yeah, didn't Kim or Pierce say before that they had to go check Inokazas anyway because they might also be affected? There is no reason they should be keeping this a secret at all.
God, why are you keeping this a secret? This is such a.
I mean, maybe this is. I mean, I guess she is the law. Maybe it's like a politician move or something to not raise the panic. I don't know.
We need to find a way out.
Well,
We gotta
ruler
try
to
break out.
ruler to ruler, you could talk. You're both lords.
There's gotta be a weak point somewhere.
Yeah.
Which also raised the question: if they're both lords, why are they still called like royal guard? I don't get that.
Sure brute
Oh,
force is gonna cut
because
it.
YouTube searchability.
Yes, the Undertale fans.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I would say I mean I would say I'm surprised Apple never made like an Undertale like it's like this inspired thing, but I do remember there was an Undertale there was an Undertale Minecraft roleplay by Newscape Pro that Aphmau might have been featured in, but I don't remember exactly.
Think so. She did mini games. Like she did a handful of mini games in Undertale where she was the dog. She was Temmie.
Oh my god. You know what
That actually really fits Aphmau. That makes perfect sense.
There must be a way out somewhere. There must be a bright side.
No offense, but it's hard to see any.
Always look on the bright side of life.
He's so dreamy.
That's the bright side of your life right now.
Once I agree with you.
I feel like if you were in this scenario, you would get like too lost like listening to Gareth just being like, alright, time is of the essence. We must act with urgency. Here is the plan, which I'm going to lay out in extreme detail. You're paying attention, right?
Blah, blah, blah.
Good. Okay, so, first step.
God, I kind of want to do that in like the Mutant Girl or something now. I kind of want to do it.
I don't know about like in the Mutant Girl, because I don't know when that would apply, but in something, we can do it in something.
God, I don't know. Maybe Fallen Angels. That could be funny.
I have said at some point, like, you know what, I almost made a character with like that kind of voice to mess with KW when we first started playing D&D. So maybe at some point I'll just make another character that sounds like that, and no one takes seriously.
But the thing is, Nathaniel has such a sexy voice. He's so sexy. He's so sexy.
Oh yeah, obviously. This is clearly intended to be super appealing.
So sexy.
Like, I know a bard and all, but geez.
That is so romantic.
Kara thought so.
Like,
yeah, see, that's the thing. That I don't. We've told you this before, but yeah, like I was thinking, like, oh yeah, I'm gonna mess with KW and just make her like swoon for like the character's voice that I would do. But then I chose like, okay, I want to bring back Nathaniel for something, and then it ended up being that her character fell for him anyway.
It was meant to be.
Someone's coming.
It was, yeah.
You
When it's
with the helmet. Lord Garte wants a word.
No!
Actually, wait a second. I just realized as well. Another thing that Aphmau used to do back in the day: cops and robbers. This looks like cops and robbers.
My knight does not.
I feel like, actually, you know what? Aphmau should play cops and robbers again with the current server crew.
Talk much.
Anyway,
how about he speaks with me instead?
I don't think it's gonna work.
I mean, I'm not really in the position to negotiate this because it's an order from Lord Garte, so, no. Obviously.
That's not what Lord Garte asked for.
Yeah, I'm like,
Exactly! That's what I'm saying! Why do you think that will work?
Come with me, or I'll drag you.
No! No, my man, don't go.
Come with me, and you'll be in a room of clear communication.
Oh, God.
Hate to see him leave, but love to watch him go.
Wait a minute. This actually looks like the scene of the conversation between Luke and Darth Vader in Return of the Jedi.
Oh my god!
Right down to the two characters being father and son.
Oh my god! Wait, you're right.
I mean, one was wearing well, the villain was wearing the mask last time. Now the hero is wearing the mask.
So I guess that subversion. There we go. You know what? That's gonna be my Levi drink. I'll be right back. I'm gonna bring that. There you go.
Okay. Yes. So Gareth here. I'm alone. I don't know what to talk about. Anyways, Gareth here. Yes, he's here. I don't know. I'm tired. My brain. Anyways, yes.
Well, I left the stream in good hands.
Look, Quasi left and I was alone.
What? What happened? I heard my name.
I like how you can talk incessantly when you get fired about something, but the second that you're alone, you're like, so.
I don't know what to talk about.
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
how dreamy Gareth is. You literally have a hunk of a man right in front of you.
All right. I don't really have a thing for Gareth.
Levi drink for cinematography and for dreamy Gareth.
Yum. What a thing. It's toast.
Honestly, I don't have a thing for pretty much any of the My Street Boys, like, or at least nothing that's actually serious. I'm like, wow. It's like, yeah. I mean, they're cool. I don't know.
The first time that I learned people actually were into them in that way, I was like, oh, okay. Really? Well, all right, then.
Were you ever into any of the My Street Girls?
No.
Dang, not even Boopsinda?
Oh,
no.
So hot.
Boopsinda.
No one can resist Lucinda.
I will say this: the first time that I was introduced to Lucinda, it was in the neighborhood play episode. And the first thing that she did was like come in and soak chaos via love potion. Didn't exactly warm me up to her character immediately, so I was like, yeah, no, all right.
She's so dreamy. Come on, Jacob.
You really think I wouldn't recognize my own son?
I knew it! I knew it! Sorry.
Yes, of course you knew. It's been 10 years.
How did you know? I'm your father, Garth. The way you moved. The way you flinched when I drew my sword.
Wait, did you pull his sword out on him as a child? Oh, what are we implicating there? What did you do to him as a child? Were you threatening him with a sword as a child?
It's called training. It's called sparring, you know.
Yeah, but normally
imagine
flinching.
I imagine a lot of fathers and sons did that at this time period.
Especially when I got too close to her.
Of course I flinched. I'm her knight. Sworn to protect her.
Just her knight.
What are you implying?
Nothing, of course.
Ah, yes, I've come here. I summoned you here for one purpose. So you and that girl, huh? Huh? What's going on there? What's going on there? Hey, son, hey, sonny boy.
Classic dad.
He went to extreme lengths just to meddle in his kid's life like any parent would.
I don't think he's too happy about it, though. Let's be honest. If we're going by if we're going by Diaries logic, something Garth should have didn't do relate to romance. There's a certain arranged marriage he ran away from. Certain. I don't think he'd be happy about that.
that is fair. Well, I mean, if that is still a plot point in this one, then maybe he wouldn't be. But otherwise, I don't see an issue.
What's he gonna do about against my man?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Maybe he's gonna encourage High Priest Zane to propose like he did in Diaries. I don't know.
Oh jeez.
Why did he want Zane to marry Aphmau? I mean, Phoenix Drop was like a baby area at that point. Was that just Zane trying to mess with Aphmau? I still don't fully get that. It's like, why did Zane or Garte, I think it was Zane. Why did Zane actually want to marry Aphmau in that context?
Power. That was his main thing around that time. And yeah, Phoenix Drop itself did not have that much power, but the Phoenix Alliance, headed by Aphmau, very much did.
But the Phoenix Alliance was only really formed because of the threat of war that Zane proposed.
It's called the long game, you know. It's like Palpatine waging war on technically himself.
Zane wouldn't have known that Aphmau planned to do the Phoenix Alliance because the only reason Aphmau did it was because Zane threatened her in some form or fashion initially. Or well, technically,
I forget when that. Yeah, I remember the threat happening. I forget when the proposal itself happened. I think that was a later conversation. So yeah, who's to say? I don't know.
I don't know, it's like one of those things where it's like, why did Zane? I mean, honestly, Zane had Nicole kidnapped for weeks. Why didn't he try to marry Nicole? Because then he has Scales win on his side instead of Phoenix Drop, which is like a baby town.
That is true. Scales win particularly would have been, yeah. That is entirely fair. Yeah, I was about to be like, because he doesn't want Nicole, he wants Aphmau, but no, yeah, actually, the way you phrase it like that, yeah, it makes perfect sense.
He didn't even like Aphmau romantically. It was he didn't even like her like that. At least in context of Diaries, he didn't feel anything for her.
Guys, it's actually me, so that's obviously why all of that happened.
Zane was secretly just a really, really committed tsundere. That I want to actually disguised it really well.
God.
Oh my god.
We need that to be a thing.
There's playing it cool and there's playing it cool, you know.
And honestly, maybe even marrying Cadenza would be better because didn't Cadenza was a lord too and had her own kingdom, her own town that was decently big.
Yeah, I forget who exactly did become Lord of Metelli, because I know they had like the whole election thing that was supposedly happening.
But like
Metelli itself was kind of like mostly just like regular Minecraft village size, if I remember correctly. So probably not to the same extent as Scaleswind.
Gareth should have been back by now.
We got to do a Darius campaign
What
someday.
if something happened to him? What if...
You don't need
I mean, I'd be up for that. It'd be fun.
Yeah, I know. I pitched it a bunch of times. I keep forgetting about it.
I'll fight.
I mean, honestly, if we were to do a Diaries campaign, maybe you would. I don't know who would be best to head to Diaries campaign, because we need someone who knows Diaries lore in and out. I'm kind of spotty on Diaries lore. I remember parts of it, but they're just parts I forget because some of, especially early Diaries, like the first half of season 1, maybe slightly over first half of season 1, is slightly incoherent, where it's like there are aspects that don't make a lot of sense of later Diaries, or like
if I were to spearhead it, I would probably first of all ease up on like the existing characters, but partly for that reason, but also to just like all the locations mostly intact.
Yeah.
But yeah, as far as that goes, I would also just brush up on Diaries in general before I decide to put that idea forward. So if I start binge watching Diaries again, then people might know why. They might because of something in the works, might because I forgot again. I just felt nostalgic. You never know. Ghost remembers all of it, so that's
I remember all my
another
Street
possibility,
lore.
But
not all Diaries lore. Diaries lore is hit or miss for me. It's mildly spotty, especially.
Well, yeah, I think we've established that we both have blind spots in My Street lore, but we fill each other's like blind spots. So yeah,
yeah,
we finish each other's sandwiches, so to speak.
This isn't a contest. You're both strong in different ways.
Yeah, but I can make you laugh more.
Dude.
Where exactly are you going with this?
You really think I haven't noticed?
What is there to notice? Garth isn't back. We need to make sure we're all safe.
No, let me go!
Hello?
Help!
Who's
Let
that?
me go! Help! Let me go!
Lady Aphmau, you're here! Please help! Quiet!
What? Let them go! Stop! Don't ignore me!
Yeah, which is exactly the same thing that was going to happen like the past few times. Yeah,
They've been here
nothing has
all
changed.
along.
But why? How?
it was Garte all along. Who's been messing up everything? It was Garte all along.
So am I to understand he's been kidnapping like villagers from Phoenix Drop because to try was he just trying to like get Gareth inside a portal to bring him back easily?
Malicious, so evil, and you haven't even noticed. And the pity is pity. It's too late to do anything now that you are in prison. Thanks to Garte. Thanks to Garte. It was Garte all
Stop!
along.
I'm losing my mind.
Listen, I don't make parodies on the spot, but that was the best I had at the moment.
The best you have was Eva.
Yes, exactly. You noticed. Yay.
Okay. Well. This is an obvious plan that I now kind of want to steal. Yeah, honestly, actually, that would work for an Occulta plotline. Actually,
Oh no, this would totally work for a cult plotline.
Estranged father like brings back. Well, hopefully not. When it comes to
hopefully not for a
when
little.
it comes to certain family members retrieving each other, because we've already dealt with the lads. Yeah, we've dealt with enough with in terms of him, especially when it comes to teleporting. But in general, like the idea of like someone like trying to retrieve somebody and just like kidnapping a bunch of villagers, do that. Yeah, somebody else, different character, one-off episode, like this movie.
I don't know. I mean, that could work for Myrrh. I mean, she has mommy and daddy issues. That could work for a character like Myrrh.
Okay. Yep. Yeah, that's true. It could also be a one-shot idea. That's fair.
Yeah.
No matter what you say to me, I'll never call this place my home. I belong in Phoenix Drop.
You belong in Phoenix Drop with Aphmau, you mean?
Enough. Let Aphmau and Pierce go.
You wouldn't marry Nicole, but you'd choose Aphmau.
The
And
Nicole
discard
thing
your
is
bloodline.
canon.
Your people.
I didn't discard anyone. You drove me away.
And how has that felt?
God, for anyone who doesn't actually have context of Diaries, no one's gonna get the whole Nicole reference there. It's gonna be like, who's Nicole?
That's true. They're not going to get the Nicole reference specifically, but they are going to get the idea that there is a person named Nicole that Garth was betrothed to. That's the important bit. This is actually fairly decent exposition as far as like these things go.
Just as I thought. You're trying to prove to Aphmau that you're worthy of her, aren't you?
I am worthy.
You're such a bad liar.
Yo.
But I can help you.
Where I get you
I can
from?
help her see you as worthy. What do you say to that, my son?
In what way? Is it going to turn into the dark side of the Force? Like, where is this going?
I mean, it wouldn't be the first time Diaries Garth became evil.
And also was persuaded by a family member of his to do so. That's fair.
Although I will say, I really do hate the whole Garth turning evil plotline near the end of Diaries season 1. That's one of the things.
Hey, look,
like it just felt like such a heel turn. Like, oh, I saw an image of Lawrence and Aphmau kissing. How dare my bro do this? So I'm gonna go work with my brother to take over Phoenix Drop and let all the people die? Question mark.
As my street Garth said one time, a guy goes evil one time and he never lives it down. How right he was.
Yeah, it was really dumb. It was really dumb, and I know Lillian.
No, you know what? I'll tell you that actually, by the way, because I watched the big movie before I watched Diaries. That line, the guy goes evil one, made me feel like, okay, wait, I'm missing a lot of context. Unlike in this scenario where it fills you in on the blanks. That's at least an improvement.
Oh, he's fine. Probably sitting through one of Garte's long-waited "I'm smarter than everyone" speeches.
But our villagers, they cannot defend themselves like Garth can. I'm not just worried about Garth, I'm worried about them.
What?
Huh? Hello?
Did you like a yandere?
You...
What? No, she's worried about their safety, Quancy. Again, the whole jealousy thing you're suggesting.
No, Quasi.
Not a thing.
No, Quasi. She wants to be in a giant polycule with her village as the Lord. That's what she wants. Obviously, that's what she's getting at. It makes sense perfectly. That's what she's wanting and getting at right here, right now.
That's another fanfic I can see someone making, the Phoenix Drop polycule.
Everyone in Phoenix Drop, everyone in Phoenix Drop.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a very strange concept.
Honestly, they a lot of them like did actually like each other in like the actual city, in like the actual village itself. So hey, would have solved a few issues.
Where's our knight? Where are the villagers? Huh? What the?
Would have made sense if betrayal were much more awkward.
Is this some kind of joke?
You are insane if you think we're leaving here without our people or our knight.
He won't be leaving with you. He wishes to stay here.
What?
Also, hi Daniel.
Huh?
I don't think it's Daniel's voice actor.
It's not, but I mean, like, come on, this voice, it makes you think of Daniel immediately, doesn't it?
I mean, yeah, but like, hello, Sean from Fallen Angels.
Now leave,
Who was also inspired by Daniel.
or I'll use force.
With what? You don't even have a sword.
Yeah, see, okay, see that line there. That feels like when Daniel challenged Ian.
What? Oh,
You could use force by the way of, you know, your fists. I assume you're probably trained in unarmed combat as well as a guard, I would hope.
Hey, what are you?
Right.
Unarmed.
Or not.
How
Too
about
late.
we use force
Why are
instead?
you unarmed?
Use the force, Aphmau.
You might be the worst guard I've ever seen.
Really? Now tell me, where are they?
If Garte finds out that I...
Oh.
I mean, wasn't there a villager that got dragged in this very hall? Check the cells next to you first.
Oh, you won't have much worrying to do if we take another step closer to you.
Or alternatively, go back down the path you saw the soldier, the villager being dragged from, the soldier being the one doing the dragging, and then you'll probably find the rest of them.
I mean, they must be going somewhere.
I don't know where the villagers are, but I know where Gareth is.
Good. Now, lead the way. You better not be lying to us.
I'm not.
There's probably a protocol for this exact situation, so he might be.
Should we trust this guy?
Not one bit.
Don't turn your back on him. Don't turn your back on him with your sword. You gotta keep it. Maybe try running.
Yeah.
We'll try running.
I love if she like turned around and then the second she turned back, he was already halfway across the hallway going.
There. Can I go now?
Wait,
my beloved.
Wait, Gareth. Gareth?
Hey man, are you okay?
Gareth?
Aphmau's favorite plot device,
What's
mind
wrong?
control.
Right.
And different colored eyes.
Aphmau, calm down.
Aphmau, you gotta try this bake, man.
Oh God.
We'll figure this out and get him and the villagers out of here, okay?
No! Not again!
No.
Oh, okay. Now this feels like a culter. It's me every time that Luz slipped away from our class. It's like, no, I was one turn away from doing something.
Oh God.
What do you mean the Pockets has a Constitution saving throw? Anyway.
Not again.
This can't be happening.
You were free to go, but you're still here. Guess Garth's little wish was wasted.
What? What are you...
He just wanted to do something right for you. Oh well, not my problem.
Oh, it is your problem.
Where are our villagers and Gareth? What did you do?
And why would I tell you?
Well, then I'll beat it out of you.
I like how he doesn't throw his sword this time.
Oh, real convenient.
Also, hold on. Did Garth have a shield before that? Does he? No, he doesn't have. Where did he get the shield from?
He went to his inventory and then went, yeah.
Oh, it is your problem.
Where are our villagers and Gareth? What did you do?
And why would I tell you?
Well, then I'll beat it out of you.
Oh, it just does appear. Yeah, it's retractable.
What the?
It's like Talia's shield in Percy Jackson.
The villagers!
Ah, yes, all two of them. How many of them were kidnapped?
I think 2 was confirmed.
Yeah, we saw two physically, but I honestly thought there'd be more. Okay.
I wanted my son back, but I knew he'd never return willingly.
So I kidnapped his people.
I acquired this amulet, but first I had to test the mind control properly.
You're a
By
monster.
kidnapping people.
Let them go, or you'll regret this.
No. I think you will be the one to regret this. It's not possible!
Did that necklace protect you?
Wait.
And we didn't see it, but sure.
Yeah, of all things, that is the most likely, check-off device to do so. Yeah.
Here, stay here! Protect the villagers!
Wait!
Oh, I guess he forgot to close the portal that time.
Huh?
Wow. Are we gonna have someone who loves the person being mind controlled having to fight them?
I also love how, like, if Garth had held onto the necklace like one extra day, this whole plan would have failed.
You can't save him, Aphmau. He's where he belongs.
He belongs.
Wait, hold on a second. I just realized also a necklace that suppresses another person's. My goodness, does Aphmau just watch our D&D content? I'm kidding.
Aphmau's been stealing our stuff.
I've had enough. Guards. Finish.
Guards? You mean Garth?
Aphmau's more like our 50 regular viewers.
Gareth! Don't do this! Please! I know you're still in there!
Dodge.
Man.
Remember the necklace? You gave it to me as a vow! Because you chose Phoenix Drop! Please! Listen!
Remember this thing that happened less than 24 hours ago? You can do it! It's been so long! Oh, wow, okay, yeah, no, you know, like I said before, if this were a series, would have taken a while longer. Alright, there we go.
You know, I'm just saying, the mind control in these shows and situations are getting easier and easier to undo. First you have Emerald Secret, which like took Eren dying a whole 2 times for it to undo on Aphmau. Now you took in Mermaid Tales Black Lullaby, where it took like 2.5 episodes, where it pretty much took like a single speech from Aphmau to get out the Siren's mind control off Eren, and now it took a single scene, pretty much after being immediately mind controlled.
Right. Okay. You know what? We're gonna fix this. All right. You know, this is what we're gonna do. We're going to we're going to disenchant him. I've got the perfect incantation right here. All right. Okay. Here we go.
Give it to me as a vow because you chose Phoenix Drop. Please listen.
All right, here we go, everyone. Everyone repeat. 3, 2, 1. Gareth, no slashing.
Gareth, no slashing. Gareth, no slashing.
We did it!
Don't listen to her lies. Prove to me you're
We did it.
Gareth, no slashing. Gareth, no slashing. Gareth, no slashing, please.
You have been. You're enough. Just as you are.
Oh my god. Slashing. Okay, it works.
Same visual, yeah.
What are you doing? Stop! I order you to stop!
I'm done taking orders from you!
Oh no, not the hoarders.
Dang, you just got that swipe from your hand.
Yeah, okay, Noddy, what are you doing? Why do you hold it out in front of him like that?
I think it was meant to shoot a laser from it, or channel or whatever, but it kind of just like zoomed and grabbed it.
I guess. Why is the Mischief God to throw more complex in this? Because, well, you actively made it more complex than it was originally, so, you know.
Yeah, Doc's powers weren't able to save him immediately.
No, they were not.
Listen, I make a character of greater respiration and not realizing that it's necessary, and it's like, oh yeah, by the way, that's how you undo the spell. It's like, okay, actually, conveniently, Doc actually knows this. Oopsies. He actually didn't. It's like, yes, making the best cleric ever. Although I am having Ben redo his character sheet because he can't do any damaging moves besides like a level 5 spell, so I kind of need him to be able to do damage. I mean, I guess he could like do spiritual weapon. That's all he can do.
Like I know that I know that Orchid is not usually one to like actively damage anyone or damage herself, but even she has a few damaging moves, you know. Despite maybe they weren't included in the list of like not useful spells that Bigglesworth complained about. I don't know.
Dang, Bigglesworth.
Right.
Da-da-da. I'm getting miraculous vibes now. Just smash.
Probably just
oh my god, object.
Okay. Why didn't he just break it?
Because he needs Ladybug to smash it. Duh.
You could have just gone, time to de-evilize.
Oh,
Garth,
God.
Are you okay?
I'm okay. Your words, they reached me. Did you
It's so good.
Everything you said?
Of course I did.
Actually, I didn't mean anything I said. I was lying to you the whole time. I just didn't want you to kill me.
You know, this is also the reverse. If you think about it, this is actually also the reverse of Emerald Secret, where, you know, Aphmau was the one controlled and was saying very hateful things towards her love interest. Now it was her love interest that was controlled, but she was saying very nice things back. Yeah. Get lost, little butterfly. Yeah.
What happened?
What's wrong with him?
The pulse of magic must have hit him and fractured his memory.
Oh.
Maybe
So yeah,
his
they
empty
need to know.
amulet is gone?
It's not.
Yes, because he who was not as close to the pulse of magic as either of those two were, had his memory affected by an item that he was in control of before.
I don't know, maybe he really was
that makes sense.
and just got amnesia.
Yeah, also, why his memory? Why couldn't he just, like, have fallen off and, like, concussed himself or something? Why memory?
Especially before Garte wakes up.
Right.
Because war retaliation,
See
question
everyone
mark?
back at their rightful place, where they belong.
No, actually, no. Actually, no, he was akumatized, but by Zane. So I need to have him be blameless.
I'm happy for them.
Oh, Lady Aphmau.
Hey, Kim. How are the villagers doing since we got back? They seem happy.
Resting. Tired, but okay. They're just glad to be home again.
Extremely traumatized.
Hey,
Thank you for
No,
watching
they're
over
just
everything while
tired.
we were gone. We appreciate you.
Of course, no problem.
Gareth? What are you doing out of bed? You should be resting.
Quite as big. It's Phoenix Drop, so yeah. As goes here, this is the Diaries map, so I guess they didn't get rid of any of the old buildings. Although it that does maybe wonder, for the Diaries rebirth, they would have had to have gotten rid of a few of them because they weren't part of it, so I don't know.
Actually, can we talk?
Absolutely.
I wouldn't be surprised if they make multiple versions of the map.
Go, check on the chickens or something.
Although keep in mind the Diaries Rebirth map anyways is different than original Diaries map anyways, because Aphmau's house looks completely different than like the purplish pink one. Like it's a very different house in the Rebirth.
Let's go to the watchtower.
Why did he say that so sensual?
Everything Garv says in this voice is more sensual than not for some reason.
I mean, fair enough. If I were in this situation, I would worry that he was going to break up with her because he said, "Can we talk?" So, but yeah, that's also all right. That's the one way of saying it. Yeah.
Oh, I remember Table Mao. This is where Table Mao was born.
Yeah.
You remember coming up here 6 months ago?
Of course I do. It's when you first asked me out.
It's one of my favorite memories of us.
Mine too.
I would know.
Which is why it's going to come to an end right now.
No, if Gareth was my boyfriend, I wouldn't let him break up with me. Like I just wouldn't.
You don't get to choose.
You're the yandere. So you're the yandere then, yes.
You can't choose what other people do. I mean, it's their personal choice.
I totally can.
Oh God.
Gareth is mine.
Yep, going full yandere.
No.
Gareth is mine. That sounds like salad. Apple of my eye. Have you seen Guiding Light musicals? I forget if you liked that when we reviewed it or not.
Oh my god, I haven't, but I was planning to.
Oh, okay. Well, that happens in there. There's a character who goes, apple of my eye. Anyway.
I'm sorry for attacking you. I'm your knight, and I'm supposed to protect you. And instead you protect
and not murder you.
It is fine. You cannot do anything when you're under my...
My masculinity, it's wounded, Aphmau.
You couldn't help it.
Maybe. But I still let his words in.
You're being too hard
on he went even lower. Like, there's words in. Like it that there particularly, that cadence.
You're too forgiving.
Could you ever find it in your heart to forgive me? Yes. Yes, I could.
I can't. I can't do this anymore.
It was me, Quadzi. I ate the lunch in your fridge. Could you ever forgive me? What is the matter, Quadzi? Would you rather I called you Ashley? Oh, Ashley. I ate your lunch, Ashley. I ate your lunch and it was delicious.
I can't do it anymore.
After the first bite, I couldn't stop. I was so hungry.
Whoa. Whoa.
It's not my fault it was 95% Pringles.
Pringles?
Yeah, because once you have one, you can't stop. That's the whole thing. Anyway.
Oh my god. This is, I can't, my chest hurts. From all that I'm squeaking, I hate this. Don't you dare laugh! This is not funny.
Knight and Lord.
I've said this before. Quanti was like the original person that I ever Ashley. I didn't say like that. I didn't heard of that meme at the time, so I first said the thing to KW. But I mean, overall, all the way back in like 2018 with like no 2018, that was like way longer. Yeah, 2020 with like the W voice. That was where it all started.
Oh my god, that was. We can't go back. We cannot go back. Don't. I see you getting next to the mic. Don't.
I was just thinking like, how do I incorporate this into like the eating the lunch meat the scene? You know.
At least until I'm.
You talk about cooking it with Dobby's powers.
That is actually what I was gonna do. I was gonna be like, I mean, come on, Gareth, be civilized. At least cook it a little bit. With all the best foods, you gotta crank up the heat a little. You're so right. It was raw. I ate it raw, Quincy. Gordon Ramsay would never forgive me, but could you?
Stop saying my name.
Yeah, it was Quincy then Shorty. Yeah.
We were the duo.
Oh, actually, no. I guess technically it was Shorty first because I guess Cole Gray dates back even further to like 2019. So yeah, that was accidental because like, I mean, I guess. No, Shorty was the one who directed me into like how Cole Gray was supposed to sound. I was like, all right, bid, I can do that voice.
Ooh.
Yeah, exactly. It was it was quite an easy conversion at the time.
I need to keep my mouth shut.
What do you call Yuki? What do you call Yuki?
I call him a common kitty. It's canon.
Yeah, that was in the text. That was how "Come on, Kitty" was spelled. Common Kitty.
No, don't say that word.
Which word? There was two in there. There was common and there was kitty. Do you want me to not say common? No, I'm gonna say kitty.
No, just stop speaking forever.
That's the other reason that you've had to stick around for longer, because like your built-in resistance to these voices has like diminished over time. That's why I got to show up more often.
This is. I forgot how bad it was.
Oh, Ghosty, are you really 100% safe?
I don't believe you are, Ghosty. What makes you think that you're safe? You know you're just baiting me when you say that, right? There is literally nothing else I can do but do this impression when you say that.
You, as your boyfriend.
If that's what you want, I understand.
Marry me.
What?
Marry me.
You better be.
Yeah.
I'll see you around, my lord.
What the?
See you around. Get some rest, okay?
And they broke up. They were together for an episode. They broke up.
Not.
No, I told you. I told you that was going to happen. I'm not surprised.
Maybe someday.
Maybe someday. Nah, okay. Garmau's never canon in any universe.
Yeah. I mean, it wouldn't have been that hard to just, like, leave this universe intact with that in mind, but oh well.
Hey there.
Oh, okay, right, wait, oh, I thought I was gonna say, oh, Ghosty joined to talk about the breakup, but I was like, wait, no, she's probably here for something else. Never mind.
Hi.
Oh, no, I was actually here to talk about... Actually, no, I was here to talk about the breakup, and I was gonna say, it seems pretty... It seems pretty abrupt from the state of things.
Like, he's going through depression.
Yeah, but it's still.
I can kind of see why, but yeah.
From the cover, we got the impression that there was going to be a lot more romance between these two than we actually had.
And that's also true. And because they had to keep it a secret, there was no chance for them to express their romance in any sort of way. So, yeah, for all the Garmau fans out there, probably not the most satisfying thing.
Yeah,
regardless of the breakup.
So I was right. This is just Diaries bait.
Yeah, you know, having looked it through, yeah, I can agree now.
Wait, how much is left?
What the? Pierce? You just snuck up, or were you standing there this whole
So, I heard you're single now.
time?
Maybe. So,
Does every voice get you?
now that your night
No,
situation's covered.
No way! You actually
No.
I was kidding! I was kidding!
Jacob, you know what to
Cast
do.
those oracle powers!
No!
Jacob.
No, don't do it, please!
Jacob, you know what to do.
Mercy.
What, I don't have a tradition when it comes to oracle powers, like...
Yeah, oracle powers just happen.
How about me and you?
It's been like 10 seconds.
Yeah, 10 old seconds, come on!
Don't you know? Like, whatever.
What? You can't fall.
There's actually like a Gravity Falls episode where like Dipper tries like almost the same thing, but then, you know, it doesn't work.
Yeah, Aphmau. Wait, whoa, come on!
No.
Aphmau!
No. Leave me alone.
I guess you gotta end on a joke, yeah.
What the? That was the whole thing?
Yeah, that's how it ends.
Yes, that's how it ends.
What were you expecting? Would you think like the breakup was like the third act, like the like breakdown, and then like a climax afterwards?
This is only a
We
20-minute
already got the
video.
climax. We already got the climax in the form of like the battle they had.
This was just the resolution. You could argue it wasn't. It's a kind of a resolution, but it's technically the resolution of the plot.
Can I get a refund on my plot coupon, please?
No, I want a redo. I want a revamp right now. This was heartbreaking.
Anyway, I was also going to say something else. Jacob, shut up. Shut up, Jacob.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought you meant like they were saying me to shut up. Like you were going to say something. Okay, no, that was the thing. Because he's talking about her Lord and Savior Hetalia. Yeah, yeah, pretty much.
No.
Oh.
That's not what I'm here for.
Have you
I'm
heard
leaving.
about Lord and Savior Hetalia? It's not even like the same voice. I'm doing Italy on purpose.
Yeah, I know, but I'm waiting for you to jump scare me. So I'm leaving before that happens.
Well, now you mention it, I can honestly see Russia doing a Jehovah's Witness thing door to door to try and get friends. That would actually kind of work.
Oh God, that's scary.
That's
he's gonna spread very coercive friendships. He's gonna
Estonia. I'm at your door.
God. Anyways, video's over. So final thoughts. Okay, so I will say by no means do I think this video is groundbreaking or even kind of like amazing compared to Mermaid Tales. But I will say this movie is at least, in my opinion, solid. And if all movies were at least at this quality, I wouldn't dislike them as much. It's just a majority of movies are not at this quality and are extremely below this quality and kind of just bottom of the barrel.
I guess this does prove that Aphmau can do a beginning, middle, and end like movie plot idea. It's just that they seem to emerge like, you know, few and far between moments, similarly to how there are, you know, bad episodes of My Street, you know, amongst all of the good ones. You know, we have we have, you know, someone who's got the capability to do a good version of this idea, and then I guess like offset with the, you know, with a couple of bad eggs at the moment, much more quickly than they usually happen in My Streets. But yeah.
But I mean, the issue is though as well the fact that, you know, the fact that I know Aphmau could do better with these movies, and then we get stuff like the vampire movie or even some other movies on this channel, which show that Aphmau can do really bad when she's not trying, but when she at least puts a monochrome effort into it and like a level of simplicity and like intention with her stuff, she'd actually make something pretty decent. But instead, she settles for stuff that would pass on the main channel. Essentially,
I don't know. It's not always that easy though, because yeah, like I said, you know, there's a capability to do this kind of thing, and but not all the time. You know, even for a good writer, the writing quality of different things can and will vary. It's just that it's just that, you know, it comes down to mostly like outside perspectives in order to actually show like what things actually do work, if they do, because it's that's the point of that's you know, why, you know, us critics exist in the first place, because you know, because you know, it's you know, we need someone to inform people like what actually does work and what doesn't, and what things they are doing well when something does go well, because there's a chance that, you know, given like how this video was received, and just like how it ended up, that, you know, that there would be, you know, easy to do the same thing again, but you know, the things that got changed ended up making it worse, or simply not realizing like why certain things worked when they did, or what aspects to maintain versus which ones to actually alter for a different story. You know, it's not always easy for one person to notice that without outside opinion. So that's what it seems like is. Well, I mean, again, I will check out the vampire thing to compare, but from what you've described, that seems to be the issue, as well as what we said before about going from writing for series to writing for you know, movies with 3 acts and everything, because, you know, I will say as well, if we'd stuck with the Mutant Girl movie being the way that it was, the fact that like the acts were so disproportionate to each other would have also been detrimental. That's part of why I split it up. But yeah.
Well, I mean, to be fair, no one would know the act split, to be fair, because I don't know. I feel like when you watch movies, you don't always necessarily notice the act split.
Instinctively, there's usually like some general like perception of how that's why people say like the pacing of movies is off, because like the parts, the way that the time it takes to get to certain events or like certain ideas in a story, like, you know, like certain like big moments, if you're going by 3-act structure, people are like attuned to like what works in a satisfying manner, even if they don't realize that that's consciously what they're dealing with. So that's why things are going to be like seem like poorly paced, assuming that the whole thing isn't compressed, in which case it's going to be poorly paced, because that's how that goes. So
I don't know. I feel like the Aphmau Diaries channel, I mean, if she is willing, if she wants to
between the two of you both like Lucinda, that's one thing in common.
But like, if she wants to continue doing these movies on the channel, making a more compressed, simpler story with fewer key roles or fewer major players, because the only really important people here are Aphmau, Gareth, Pierce, and Garte. Garte being the villain, Pierce being comic relief, and Aphmau and Gareth being like the protagonist and deuteragonist, respectively. Like, at the end of the day, those are the only real important roles. The rest are just nameless, random one-off guards that just kind of appear, that aren't actually important or reoccur anyway, or at least reoccur in any meaningful way. Like the random civilians that get taken. But then, I don't know, it's
speaking
like...
of the guards, we never do see any of the other ones in Phoenix Drop itself, so it probably was just Kim guarding the whole village by herself.
That was crazy.
But it's just like the writing thing about it, that I feel like if Aphmau were to make these movies simple and have, you know, especially pre-established relationships, because having as many pre-established relationships as possible somewhat works to your benefit with these one-off movies, where you don't have to establish a whole new bond in retrospect to, like, you know, because establishing a whole new bond, you kind of have to sell people on that. It's like having a rushed romance in a show or movie, you know. It's like, you know, you kind of tell when it's super rushed and forced, being like, we have to have this romance, hurry up. I know these characters barely know each other, but they're now in love, and they're now willing to die for each other.
That's like the big... Yeah, that's like the biggest complaint with like a lot of romance movies, assuming they don't like write like enough time skips, because, you know, it like it sets up that very unrealistic expectation. So yeah, definitely if that were to happen, I'm guessing you're speaking for like what happens in the other movies compared to this one, because I guess like, the pre-existing romance here again plays into Aphmau's wheelhouse of after ever after, was as she referred to it when she talked about My Streets. The fact people kept on coming back for more after the the supposed satisfying ending of these two characters getting together. That's it does go to show that that's that's what kind of like gave it it's like its life and its general independence and made it flourish that much more, even though it already was flourishing, to be fair, but more so than it was already.
But honestly,
this was definitely quite nostalgic. Kind of takes like glasses rose of judging this. Yeah, that's probably also like part of it. Like Ghosty said, in terms of Diaries bait, using the same map, having the same dynamics, it is going to make people feel that kind of way in particular to it. So I do understand why this kind of thing will be probably light on criticism. For that reason, but ultimately, of course, that's why we're here, because if there's one person who can ruin someone's childhood, it's me.
Aphmau tends to be light on, the Aphmau fandom tends to be light on criticism anyways. I've heard, like, full-on adult reacting people to alternates not see anything wrong with alternate season 1, especially. Like, to be like, nothing wrong.
I have told this story. Yeah, I have told this story before, but the reason that I started reacting to Aphmau in the first place, like way back in 2017 when I did my first ones. Actually, no, it might have been 2018 when I started. Yeah, 2018 when I started doing the Aphmau reviews, and I didn't know to call them reviews or reactions. Was because it was like soon after Aphmau had reacted to people reacting to her. Like your moon teas before she was called that, etc. And I checked out some of those like people like reacting to them, and this was also like 2016 was, what I remember from then, like that was like the time when reactors were taking off, but also getting like their first round of massive critiques from the wider YouTube sphere. So I just think of myself like, yeah, I now I can see this kind of thing. Now I've seen the source video, like I get it. They're not saying anything really. Some of them barely even like responded actually, or like there were like some sort of like key moments really where they like a couple of like fangirl squeals or something, but that was really it. So I was like, okay, well, I guess if no one's gonna do it, somebody's gotta do it, so it might as well be me. It was basically like that. That's why I started, and here we are now.
But on. One thing I do wonder though is with this channel and Aphmau's production of movies that aren't really good, they're not really hitting any decent. I guess they're hitting all right views. The latest one has 148K views. The other one has 122 views. Vampire one actually has a really good amount of views, which is 347K. But then even this video we're reacting to has 149K. And I bring that up to the fact that the latest 2 Mermaid Tales episodes, the latest one has 321K, and the previous one has 341K. So Mermaid Tales is consistently getting high views, and I do wonder if Aphmau's spending...
Where are you going with this?
I'm just wondering from a financial standpoint and from, even just a fan base standpoint, because it doesn't seem the fan base is really gravitating to the movies in the way maybe Aphmau...
Okay, so this goes back to another thing that I said at the beginning of this video. Because I was talking about this in terms of I think it's like during the intro part before I let you in. What I was saying was, I get they're doing these movies from a structural point because it's less of a risk. If a movie like this underperforms, that's it. It's a one and done. What's happened with them in the past and why they've clearly had issues as a company. They've mentioned entire series that have set them back financially. Take Falcon University. What did it have 27 episodes or something like that? That's
30.
Significantly, but even more
30.
so. So basically, you know, like they say like this would underperformed from what they wanted to do. So then, you know, that's too bad. No, you don't want that to happen. But if 30 full episodes consistently being made are actively losing you money while you're still making it, they're making them, taking like in the time that you actually like took to put them together in the first place. They're not to mention all of like the you know, like the manpower that's needed for that in the first place. Like, yeah, that's gonna be like significantly worse for you. So I get doing these movies in general if you have like a story idea you want to actually explore, and hey, potentially if one of them does end up, you know, performing exponentially, so you know, you never know, it could happen. Maybe they might decide, okay, this is something that we might have some ground for here. Let's turn that into a series. Because it's not like that. Like these seem to like, you know, so far they haven't cleared like, you know, an entire like sense of finality. Murder in Phoenix Drop High clearly went, you know, the same direction as Alternate's, you know, episode 2 with like, oh wait a minute, where is everyone? I've just woken up. So there's some sort of mystery there. They could grasp onto to continue if they had wanted to. And with here, you know, it kind of like leaves things like open ends, like, you know, maybe someday soon, someday one day or whatever, you know. You know, my knight will return to my side. So they're setting themselves up in a way where like things wrap up, but could also continue. I'm guessing if something does, you know, soar through the rankings. And,
but
you know,
here's the thing, though. Here's the thing, though. These stories are maybe not. I don't think they're shut, but I would say the broad strokes of the important development happen in these stories. Or a lot of the movies in general, like the broad strokes, like the most important parts of these development, you know, the series overarching narrative stuff, developments that would happen over the course of multiple episodes happen in the one movie. So that's why
the same can be said for Alternates.
And Alternates honestly didn't really have much of a plot besides we got to run around and people die.
Yeah, like, so they could have done. So it also could have been a one and done.
Yeah, but like
and arguably was gearing up towards doing so because of the way that she got surrounded after the first one.
But just like the way these movies, I don't know. Some of these movies I can't even see being pitched as an actual show. The Midnight Society one I could see working as a show if they didn't write it in the way they did.
Yeah, like, no, I'll say this. You know, the way that you particularly have described the plots of these movies made me interested to see them more so than I already was. So they clearly do work as premises. It's just, again, about the execution.
Well,
that's why pilot episodes for series exist in the first place. That's why they were conceptualized originally.
Okay, yeah, but normally a premise doesn't give it away completely or give away where the exact plot's going of its nature. The way some of these premises end is you already did the broad strokes of the story. Like the vampire one, Aphmau accepts that she's a vampire in her old kingdom, except she's a vampire, and she gets 2 new guards, and maybe a potential boyfriend and friend, and the vampire hunter appears. Who knows? That we already did the broad strokes of what a betrayal story with Zane and befriending and potentially romancing a vampire hunter, and then weeding out a coup. And we already did the important broad strokes of the vampire episode. There is nothing left to say about the vampire story unless you were to make up a new story. You'd have to make like a whole season 2 style plot to continue.
No. See, they just have to do what the zombie franchise does, and introduce a different monster to tackle with in the next one.
That's dumb.
This is why I hate zombie movies.
They are dumb.
What do you mean? We could introduce werewolves that always were a thing, clearly, that we always acknowledged.
Yeah, it's a dumb...
We can mutant for crossover.
But what with this or with zombies? Like
with zombies, technically. Anyways, enough. And we're not talking about my beef for that series. Freaking! Oh yeah, zombies are a representation of segregation and stuff. But you know, unlike
Quincy,
real life,
this is how you rage bait Aiden.
unlike in real life,
that's how it's done.
unlike in real life of racism, you know, in the context of zombies movies, they're literally actually zombies. They just have like a little thing on them that stops them from becoming hungry and eating humans. And if that gets turned off, they become feral monsters. So yeah, there's justification for being nervous around zombies. In real life, there's no justification for racism. So why would you compare zombies to actual real life races of people who are no different than other people? Anyway.
Hi, Ghosty. Welcome back. I wonder what you're going to talk about now.
Actually, I'm here to give my final thoughts on the video.
Okay.
Oh, sure. Yeah, fair enough. That makes more sense. Yeah, go on.
You guys are talking about how this, you know, feels like obvious bait, so it's going to be light on criticism. However, I do have some.
Oh yeah, no, like I said, we here are definitely, you know, that we can manage to avoid that, you know.
Like,
even when I started with My Street Reviews, My Street being my favorite series, you know, I still have had issues with this as well. Like I was like, yeah, someone else should say these things.
Like
okay.
Also, as someone more in line with Minecraft Diaries lore in general, where did Garte come from?
It's Garte.
It's Garte. Is that the answer that we're going to accept?
Well, Garte's the Kingdom of Ocassus, assumably, in even Diaries.
The Lord of Ocassus, but yeah.
Oh, Lord. I mean, that's not too big of a stretch from Diaries continuity. I mean, it could have. I mean, we never heard it was Garte, but it was easily implied that it was Garte based off the fact.
The bigger stretch is that Kim and Pierce exist. You know,
yeah.
If we're gonna bring in people, then you know, much more question them. Also, the guy who actually came from the series.
Like, it would be great if this was like Diaries proper, and we had actual framework of them becoming knights. Because that's the thing I loved about Diaries. Aphmau running around being a paragon, collecting knights on accident.
Okay.
Because Aphmau's character just inspires people to be better people. However,
in this movie, that could have been like a montage at best, I think.
Meanwhile, when it comes to this, I feel a little disappointed. Because Aphmau's paragon status is absentee paragon status.
Okay, but like the reason why I don't actually mind that being gone, and I'm actually kind of glad it's gone, is purely because this is it would develop the vampire movies issue where things would feel rushed and forced, and you'd have to basically completely rewrite the plot with Garte and stuff, or like add in extra scenes and extra runtime for that to work, because then it would just
not to mention add extra characters as well to you know, to like make that work, which would pad things up even more. Yeah.
And then less people get development, less people get focused, and just feel rushed, being like, oh yeah, Aphmau collected Pierce, and Pierce had like 2 scenes, but now she's her loyal guard who mildly hits on her anyways.
The only way that could have like feasibly been done is if again they paid homage to the Diaries characters in like a similar way to like, you know, like in Spider-Man, like the actual movie Spider-Man, they were just like, you know, yeah, you messed with Spider, you messed with New York, you messed with one of us, you messed with all of us, you know, that scene, but with like actual things that like Aphmau had done in Diaries that the fans could remember, because otherwise there's no context for them, so they would have to lay down the foundation.
Help me out the well.
My entire village was flooded. I was the only survivor. Thanks to Aphmau here, she brought me back.
But like as a counterpoint to you being glad I got rid of that, I don't know. I just have the opposite opinion. It just when you're relying so much on Diaries to make the story work, it just feels less clean that way. It feels a little, I don't know, like it's borrowing too much from its source material. And it doesn't, and it's too scared to be its own thing because it might underperform.
But I mean, looking at the stuff that is quote unquote its own thing, everything that its own thing, Death of My Neighbor, but no one believes me. My Secret Life as a vampire of a vampire queen. the Midnight Society. That stuff is way worse than this movie, and it's not even doing any borrowing for anything because it's wholly original. And that's where I'm like, after seeing what wholly original, unattached stuff where you established everything in one video and you overstuff it, after seeing what Aphmau does for that, I will take this over that any day, because at
this
the
is
end
coming
of the
back
day,
to full circle from when like I said when Quasi called me out for like borrowing from myself.
Yeah,
it's like, well, I guess it works for some people apparently.
At the end of the day, I would take this over anything above this, because everything above the like the 3 other movies I listed there above this are such a waste of time. Like, they're bordering on pointless to just into annoying background noise that feels like you wasted time and money and threw it into a pit. Like, at the end of the day, I would take this, which has light fan service, but isn't too deep of a story, but is deep enough to function as a video, versus something that's quote unquote deep and original, but is as shallow as a kiddie pool and as bad as Aphmau's modern videos.
Like, I agree. As I brought up with my comment, this pays better homage to Minecraft Diaries than the video that Aphmau did paying homage to Minecraft Diaries.
Yeah,
I keep forgetting to watch that.
Yeah.
Somehow I like the fan service in this video better than the video that was meant to be fan service.
Alright, if I remember to, next Aphmau review will be the Diaries tribute, because I forgot that existed.
We need to finish alternate season 1. We're literally on the finale, Jacob. We're literally on the finale.
Why are you so keen particularly to finish these that you hate?
I want to talk about season 2, because season 2 makes some improvements I can actually talk about that season 1 fails at.
Yeah, to be fair, I did say to Aiden today, he pitched like doing like an alternate reaction today, but I said, I want to do something else. First of all, because I needed more inspiration for an Aphmau song for this month. But secondly, I've got that now. By the way, I've got an idea for it. But yeah, in terms of this also, because like yesterday's review ended up being like 3 hours long. I was like, yeah, let's do something else that's gonna be a little bit lighter. And here we are, 2.5 hours in, so I guess that was technically achieved. Yeah, so I guess that's probably a good chance to wrap it up. But first of all, Quadzi, we haven't had your final thoughts yet.
My final thoughts, I feel okay. Maybe it's because I haven't watched Aphmau in a while, so I'm not exactly like up to date with her production recently. But when it ended, I was actually baffled. Like, I was actually baffled. I was like, wait, that's it?
Okay, yeah.
Because I genuinely feel like, because I feel like, did you mention that there were other movies?
Yes. They're not connected to this one, but they are like a sequence of like one-off ideas, basically.
Yeah. No, yeah, because I was like, because I watched it, and I was like, I don't know, maybe it's because we were talking so much in the middle of it, but I feel like it went really, 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 really quick.
Yeah, the bulk of the stream was us rambling, yeah.
Yeah. I feel like it went really, really quick. Like, really quick. Like, when it ended, I would have reckoned maybe that was only, like half of it. First, like, I don't know, that's just what I had in my head.
Like, I agree with Quasi here, to which this feels like a story cut in half.
Yeah, because like there's so much to build up on. There's so much to develop. It's like
you know what they could have done? They could have had like more of a quest for, like the relic itself. That feels like the part they kind of like undercut because they found that quite quickly. The stuff they had in there probably like was length enough, but like except for like the relic part, which could have like padded out Act 2, because the middle of the story is supposed to be much like larger, so maybe that would have helped.
Also, yeah, and it's sorry, go on.
Like,
shut up.
There is something else about this that I just can't not think of. Tell me Aphmau misses writing for Minecraft Diaries without telling me Aphmau misses writing for Minecraft Diaries.
No, literally, it's so sad.
I get that. I can understand that. You know, there'll be a few times where I was like, should I? Should I like crack open like the Mutant Girl script again? It's like, yeah, wait, no, I forgot. We're up to season 4. Yeah, I said I was gonna pace myself for a reason. Yeah, no.
I had an idea for season 4, but also I want to talk to you about some Halloween related shenanigans. But I'll,
Yes. Those were the ideas you mentioned you had before.
One was the idea that could be thrown into season 4 with a certain character after a certain thing with a and how they're doing certain yes. What? I can't say spoilers. I can't say spoilers. We're only 3 episodes in the season.
Then don't elaborate. Then don't elaborate until we're off camera.
Yes. Anyways, by the way, side note, this is Aphmau related though. The evil mermaid's name or evil siren's name? Not Xena. The other one. The one with the interesting hair looking thing.
Yeah, no, I forgot.
Anyways, apparently her name was in the video, but I looked at the description of the episode, and you know what? It actually says her name. Her name is Layla. I really love the fact that Aphmau revealed that mermaid's name in the description without even saying in the episode. Like, I'm not even supposed to know Xena's name. The only reason I know Xena's name is because she's a server character and is on the server and has a name on the server, obviously. So I'm like, that's her name because it's the same character.
Yeah. I will say this as well, because I had to nominate a bunch of people for the Gacha Fest for like the voice actor performances, and for a lot of people, like either the creators did not credit their voice actors in the description or in the end credits, or they would just like have mononyms or something. So I kind of had to go with those, or they would specify like, here's the list of voice actors. Who are they playing? Doesn't say. So good luck giving them any awards, I suppose. But yeah, that's just that was a peeve on my part. But so at least Aphmau's structured in that regard. So I guess the character that will have like that name would be like filled in, because otherwise you have to be the Momo World character. I mean, she does have the crazy hair for it though.
But I feel like Aphmau should have did Siren ? Or like
that
Siren.
Is true. Oh yeah, she has done that in the past. I said that's more something like actor credits, because like Aaron got credited as ? A couple times before Jason was fully established, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like for the mermaid, before we don't have a name reveal yet in the show, but I hate how the credits of the episode revealed her name. I feel like Aphmau could at least put it in like mystery, being like Siren ? Or something, like mermaid ?
Sure. Yeah, all right then.
I mean, episode 1 she did that for the mermaid character. Episode 1 it was ... mermaid, and then the actor is next to it.
Maybe she wants people to theorize about the connection between like that name and Mod World. Especially with a character with crazy hair.
Well, they have very different hair colors. One of them has literal rainbow hair. The other just has like blondish hair with like a pink at the end.
There's the same scene as Aphmau story to tell. Well, I mean, Well, I mean, yeah, of course. I mean, my street was her story to tell towards the beginning. My understanding is that Jason came in as a writer for Emerald's Secret to help out because Jess was getting writer's block at the time. So yeah, of course.
And then Jason's like, let's murder my character and resurrect me. Let's kill me.
Yeah. Yeah, let's have literal Deus Ex Machina make him like, the chosen one of like the oldest line of werewolves, and and super powerful, but also really edgy. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, next season the Mutant Girl is basically gonna be like Felix becomes like a god, basically becomes a demigod randomly, and like it's like this whole like massive story arc in next season where it's all about Felix exploring his demigod powers to help him more win up, obviously.
Yeah, no, I said. Yeah, as it turns out, he was a son of Athena the whole time. Yeah,
exactly. You know, we haven't gotten to that lore yet. We obviously haven't started writing it yet. But, you know, just a little heads up. That's where season 4 is.
No, yeah. When Aiden said a certain something with a certain someone after a certain event happened, yeah, no, that's what he meant.
Yeah, that's what I'm referring to. Definitely, yes.
So I guess we'll go ahead and discuss that, I suppose. So yeah, please leave a like or dislike because your opinion matters.
Your opinion matters.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Principal Layla. That's true. But she had white hair. That was different. But yeah,
they all have different hair colors. Everyone keeps using the name Layla.
I guess so. All right, then she's got a randomizer
for some reason.
Okay, sure. Just like you like the name David, apparently. Anyway,
I used it once, maybe twice. Did I?
Twice. You made me rename a character in Puppy Love to David and switch his gender over so I could play him. Yeah.
Oh yeah! Yay! Yay!
Yay!
And then it turns out that character's going to have like one line anyway, so it didn't matter. That's why I got accepted. But yeah. Anyway, what was it? Yeah, I said level like this, like I said that already. Subscribe if you don't know so already. And on that note, until next time, farewell.